Welcome to Armchair Expert. I'm Dan Shepard, and I'm joined by Lily Padman.
Hi.
Hi. We have our friend on.
Yes.
Our returning, always gold.
Always gold, never silver.
You need a guy to come in and score the winning game point, the buzzer beater. Jake Johnson's your man.
Yes.
Jake Johnson, an actor and a podcaster. New Girl, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Let's Be Cops, Self-Reliance Tag, and his podcast, which is hysterical. Everyone should listen. We're here to help. I'm jealous of their show because they get to give terrible advice. And that's really the dream.
It's not really the dream. You love giving. You say you don't like giving advice, but you do like it. And you like giving real advice.
Well, but also I want to be able to go like, you just tell the person to fuck off. That's the kind of advice they sometimes get to, they're liberated to do. Yes. Yeah, they have a different brand.
Yeah. And I just don't
get a
think
little jealous.
I understand.
Yeah, like when I'm watching a movie with a bad guy, I'm like, I want to play a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's a bad guy, a really rough guy.
Oh,
Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Okay, please enjoy Jake Johnson. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Audible, for supporting this episode. Armchair's Audible's Best of 2025 collection is here. The year's top audiobooks, podcasts, and originals across every genre. Their editors spent countless hours listening and debating to handpick this year's must-listens. If you want to finish the year with something you know is going to hit, check out Audible's Best of 2025 and discover why there's more to imagine when you listen. Go to audible.com/best of 2025.
He's an armchair expert. He's an armchair expert. He's an armchair expert. How's it going?
Look at these boys. Oh, boys will be boys. I'm good. How are you?
It's been a second, pal.
It really has.
I'm missing our hikes.
That might be our longest break between hikes, and I don't like it.
Oh, no.
We'll get back in.
Have you been hiking?
No.
You haven't. That's
haven't.
comforting to me.
Yes.
Like if I found out you were there 3 times a
I
week.
come right here. I do the same walk.
Park directly in front of my house.
He replaced you?
No, I've been doing an old jiu-jitsu guy. We've been doing workouts in my garage, and I'm in like a really nice system.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's the routine? How many times a week does he come
We're
over?
doing about 5 days right now.
Wow.
Come on.
Which is the most I've ever done.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's just the two of you.
Just the two of us
in your garage.
in my garage.
Okay. What's the heating cooling sitch? Does it get a little hot in there?
Gets a little hot in the summer. I got a big industrial fan.
Okay. Swamp cooler.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
That's what you need.
It's a Midwest basement vibe.
Oh, I love
yeah,
it. I love
But
it.
that's the aesthetic of it. It's just throwing up weights, blasting music.
Do you feel bad for everyone who grew up around the country without basements? Because it was really
The best.
And it's it's like the one area your parents aren't really claiming. Like you can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want.
I love a basement.
I love a basement.
Yeah.
You always had one, Money?
My first house didn't have one, but it was coveted.
Okay.
Like we needed one.
Okay.
We did end up with one. And my new house kind of has a basement.
That's cool.
As does both houses I've owned in LA have suspiciously had basements.
I don't have
You
a
ever?
basement.
Oh, no.
I need a
So
basement.
How bad
sorry.
would you like one?
We're kind of looking.
You are.
Yeah, we've been looking around for a new place. And one of the things,
Specifically with the
primary.
well, honestly, because my daughters are 12 now, and I want them
Yeah.
in junior high and high school to be home.
Yes.
And right now, when they're home, as Dax knows, I got a big personality. There's a lot of me in the house.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Where are you guys going? What are you doing? What's happening?
What are we getting into?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
They're in their room together, just what's up, guys? Fucking triplets. And if they're having a sleepover, I'm starting to realize they might not
They
want
don't
me
want
around,
dad around.
which is heartbreaking in its own sense. But
I know.
go in the basement,
Yeah.
do your thing, have fun.
Yeah.
I'll be upstairs.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's what I want.
Otherwise, they're going to go to these crazy parties. Our friend's kid went to a party on Halloween. Now you like pay to go to these parties. You pay like $25.
What do you mean you pay to go to a
You
party?
pay. And then like the whole city goes to these
all
parties.
organized on Instagram and TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yes. And then you buy a ticket and then you go to these parties. And then this one was on the news.
Yeah, there were several thousand kids who showed up for presumably someone rented like an Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
So you've bought a ticket to the backyard.
Okay.
Nobody can get in, but everyone paid.
crazy.
I don't know why
What
you
a
and I
hustle.
are
I was just what a
I
hustle.
know.
I've told you the story what my Uncle Eddie did to me when I was a kid. In terms of that, my Uncle Eddie had legal trouble and he came to live with us for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
love
one
your
day-
Uncle Eddie.
Well, yeah, and he said
He's a good man.
he was the best. I mean,
It's a good-
he was a great man.
It's one of the best
He's the
men we
one
ever
that,
had.
that you did the fantasy football.
Well, that
But
was the
also-
story. Yes, it was the same hustle. That
Also
was it.
sold signage.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was
Yes.
like a craftsman of
Yes.
sorts. Yeah.
But that's the same move. You pretend you're throwing a party, you get an Airbnb, you invite everybody in the last second, you go, the fucking cop shut it down.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are mad?
Yeah.
We're mad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dax and I are inside going,
We were in cuffs for a half hour.
oh, I got beat up by a cop.
Yeah.
I'm the maddest one here. I have a fur jacket, but I'm the baddest
We
one
could
here.
slug each other a little bit.
For
so
sure.
we had
Each
some
get
proof.
punched in the face once for that.
for $30K all day.
I do wonder how this works because there's got to be an adult at the top of this.
Overseeing it.
Yeah. And then aren't they worried about liability and suing? I'm so confused.
I don't know that
They're
there's
young.
an adult
No,
at the
it's
top.
nobody's making that decision.
How are they?
There were kids in my school running pretty complex systems. I
Airbnb?
had a classmate that was he was a pimp. I don't know how else
In
to
high school?
say. Yes, in
What?
high school.
What was his?
No.
He had
where
a,
did he get the women?
He had a group of 3 gals. He
High school girls?
yeah. I don't know how to.
Whoa.
I'm going to
That's
leave out
dark.
the description of them, but they were excited to have sexual activity.
Oh,
Please
no.
describe
Now we
them a
need.
little.
Yeah.
well, I
we
think
need
you
it.
can fill in the
They needed a
blanks.
little heat.
Yeah, they wanted a little heat.
What an
Why? 'Cause
amazing
They had like
premise.
frizzy hair or like.
No.
Money.
Stop it.
Come on.
Frizzy hair ain't gonna
No,
stop.
that doesn't get you into prostitution in high school.
You interested in hooking up? I would, but your hair is frizzy.
your
no,
body's
man,
slamming, but your hair.
no man has ever passed because of a little frizz.
Okay, I
promise
feel
you
like
that.
I was passed on for frizzy hair.
How
You don't know.
frizzy? A little frizzy and what you're
Yeah.
talking about might be two different animals.
Yeah, how fucking frizzy was your hair?
Fucking- You're like full
There's no way
frizz.
with your blampers that you know how frizzy your hair would have to be. I think you had to imagine this whole
People
thing.
Exactly.
overlooked the blampers.
Mm-mm.
Yes, they did. They did overlook them.
You overlooked people looking,
Mm.
is my hunch.
Interesting.
What do you think, Jake? Young co-ed in high school, big blampers.
What the hell's a blamper?
I think you know what a blampers
A
are.
breast.
Oh, a breast? You had big breasts?
Yeah. See,
Bad.
he doesn't even know that.
Well, I guess
still
he's proving
do.
your point.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're not aware of the fact
You
that
don't have
Monica
to
has
look.
big blampers.
I can't now.
Uh,
There's camera. Robert had told me there's cameras everywhere. All I need is that slow motion shot. It's like the guys at the Laker games that you have when like they're or those women when like they'll be seeing Kobe and you see someone going. You're like,
sure.
don't have those eyes be that.
Go
Yeah.
straight
So you
down.
had blampers or boobs. So
I
you had big
continue
blampers
to
and
have big blampers, and I had them then.
ah,
But I do. This is a baggy sweater, so I don't expect you to.
you hide the blampers.
I
There's a time for
guess.
blampers and there's a time to stow the blampers.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. But it's like a gun. It's nice to have if you need it.
Yeah, that's right. That is.
I got
right.
blampers from New Zealand when Seth and I were making Without a Paddle there. I don't know how we had both discovered in the grocery stores all the tabloids. They called boobs blampers.
Weird.
Like they're blampers and there's
I think it's cute,
something
actually. I do
else.
too.
Okay, now we need to go back to the prostitution.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know of this friend. He had 3 gals who
Wow.
loved physical
They wanted
intimacy. Yeah, and we're down to show up anywhere and
Crazy.
get physical. And everyone claims that they were quite happy with the arrangement.
Crazy.
Yeah,
So-
in high school.
Can I give you a
Wow.
crazy pitch?
Yeah.
Bring them on the show. All 4 of them. The 3 of them and him.
I know because he's a normal man with a family now.
I'm sure they are too.
Let's
Do the
hope.
pixelate their faces?
Yeah.
I would love.
Oh, I wonder how. Yeah, I wonder how they think about it now.
Or they had fun.
They might have had fun and still now think of it as like, huh?
That wasn't the best.
Yeah.
That wasn't the best decision I ever made.
That's
Yeah.
a great topic because I read Cher's biography.
Yes.
She
Yeah.
writes in her memoir about being a teenager and fucking
Yeah.
Orrin Beatty, who almost hit her with a
Crazy.
car, invited her up, and she loves it. Right?
Yeah,
None of
yeah.
these stories are told
Right.
in the framing of any victimization or anything.
Right.
It's just all. It's all
It really happened to
touchdowns.
her.
and she loved it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's so interesting to read a book from somebody set in such a different time who has that relationship with it, and who is anyone to say what is right or wrong in some weird way?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I love is, and Eddie Murphy's doc did it too. And I feel like that old Hollywood is starting to really fade. And what used to be our business is fading. The thing we got into is fading.
Yeah.
So anytime you can touch that still, where it's like, that shit is still really cool.
Yeah.
It's still really special. It's still really old school.
Yeah.
It's still like, man, that's the good stuff. That's the stuff that I
Aren't they
still
going to
love.
say that? They're going to say that about this gen too at some point.
Yeah, but so I love both worlds.
Mhm.
So my career started with like YouTube stuff with, drunk history. So I was part of the change, but I could do a commercial back in the day and make $70,000 and quit my catering job.
Same. I loved that.
Where you're like, oh yeah, everybody used to come out for pilot season.
Mhm.
Every actor had the same story forever.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, now there's just new ways to do it, which is also cool.
Yeah.
But anytime you get to taste that old world, you're like, Mary Steenburgen and I did a movie. And she was talking about when she was coming up. And I was like, that reminded me of when I was coming up, but that's not going to be the stories if my kids are into this.
Yeah.
It's that thing is gone. It's quicksand.
Yeah, it's really easy to like kind of lament it going away or it's passing, but I have really tried to focus more on like, oh no, you got to like,
Yes, totally.
Like, Let's Be Cops might be the last successful comedy action,
Yeah.
or
Totally.
at least one of the last.
Yeah, you're right.
So you could be bummed they're gone, or you can go like, oh fuck yeah, I got to do
Thank
movies
God.
where
Yes.
tens of millions of people went and saw it and they
Yes.
quoted lines from it.
It's true. But I will tell you in terms of the new world, which I love,
Yeah.
I love being able to work and having it be a little bit more anonymous. So back then you did something, everybody watched everything.
Yeah.
So your moves really mattered.
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
true.
And you're kind of like, fuck. I remember being like, man, if you make a wrong move, you could ruin the whole pyramid you've been building.
Yeah.
Now I can go off and do a show as like the second or third lead. I could do multiple years on it and you guys could go, what are you working on? And I'd be like,
yeah.
I'm getting better as an actor. I'm experimenting. I'm loving it. And nobody's seeing it besides the people who are seeing it,
Who like it.
who like it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. There's something real. It's not what the game used to be.
Yeah.
It feels more like a version of like black box theater everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm really like, I'm loving acting again.
Yeah,
I'm like just taking gigs.
good.
I know we
That's
haven't talked in a
great.
little bit, but like gigging out, I'm like,
I did
great.
text you though, not terribly long ago, that because I saw you in a trailer for something.
Yeah.
And I said to you, I know you've got your whole game plan with life, but it is a little
love you, Dad.
frustrating. Wait, you don't remember this?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I'm like, you're a phenomenal actor and you're really enjoyable to watch.
Yeah,
and
oh, yeah.
people want you to be the lead of things and be a star. And I know you've got your zone that you
Yeah.
feel good in.
I love the zone.
But I do. It is one of my things I wanted to get to because
Yeah.
I do think Jake and I take these hikes and they're so fun.
So fun. I love them.
They're the
you mean a
greatest.
lot to me, Dax.
Me too.
You really do.
But we have a similar thing.
Yes.
And I'm curious how much you think about it, which is like, I'm here to do my way.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the pride I get. It's like,
Yeah.
I actually did this exactly how I wanted to. Right.
like this being your whole life,
career.
I'm on this rock for hopefully 90 years. What'd you do while you were here? Was it interesting?
Mhm.
You know, going back to, the first time you see any idea of like carpe diem and seize the day and what make your life extraordinary. What did you do while you were here?
Yeah.
I don't want to play anybody else's game while I'm here. So I want to play my game while I'm here.
Yeah.
And that thing changes a lot.
And do you want it to be very unique? Like, are
I
you
don't care about
chasing
that. No.
Okay.
I
That's
want it to
good, I
be
think.
very personal.
Okay.
And I always need it to feel right. And
Okay.
it's hard because I'm not always in touch with my feelings.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
That
So at
gets in
times
the
you go
way.
like, that was a weird 6 months. That one's on me.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's got to feel right.
But would you say we both run the risk if we can create a good sales pitch, right? We're both the sons of car salesmen
Yes.
specifically,
Yeah.
which I would say is apex salesmen.
And guys who in another world were those guys.
Sure.
There's another world where we met each other in the Midwest became friends,
Started a furniture store
did
together.
something very different, and went like, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the amount of fun we could have with like those big weekend outdoor
Sales, man.
sales, like a mattress warehouse with the parking lot just full of furniture you'll take home to your house, but you don't care at that point. People are
last
just
second
throwing
deal?
Taco Bell over the side of it. Did you ever go to one of those, Monica, where the furniture store would take over the parking lot and just on the weekend you'd come and there's popcorn and some
You're just trying to
amusements?
get rid of everything.
No, but that
Yeah.
sounds cute.
But it's funny to see all the
Sounds
furniture just in the parking lot. Anywho, I think we're good enough salespeople that I latch onto this version. I'm committed to. Here's my story about this, and it
Yeah.
involves what I think about the business and this. And,
Yes.
and then I share it with people. And because I think I'm an enthusiastic conveyor of the story, it looks like a lot of sign-offs.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are agreeing,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
they're just hearing a good story.
Yeah. Could be
And
true.
it could be a little bit misleading to both of us.
Yes.
But do you think that sometimes the story really is a lot of self-protection? We've bailed out of certain opportunities.
Pass on a lot of good stuff.
Yes, and we have an overarching approach and explanation for this.
It's like this isn't in keeping with the way I want my life to go.
But maybe
or
it's about other things too.
fear.
Yeah, but so here's where I think it's different for me. And
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the same for you. This might be a dividing thing.
Yeah.
Last night, I took my kids to, and my wife and I, we went to the Glendale Galleria Mall, the outdoor one, Americana.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Oh, I love the
recognized
Americana.
once.
Okay,
I
congratulations.
didn't even do the weird glasses.
Yeah.
When I was in the cars at night, I was like, we're going to do the snow and the fountain. Should I just put the glasses? I was like, I don't want to be the glasses guy.
Okay.
I was like, I hate being that guy.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh my God, I've also been working more recently
Uh-huh.
than I've worked, in a while. Cause we were talking a lot when we were both like, are we done?
Yeah.
And
There's
then
a lot of are we
I
done?
did Dink
Yes.
and I loved it. Then I did the movie with Joe in Alaska,
What's that? I don't know
Dakota
that.
Fanning and I,
Ooh.
who by the way, I got to give a shout out to Dakota Fanning.
Blampers?
Giant Blamprey?
Huge fan of this show.
Oh my God.
What?
You need to have her on.
Wait,
She is-
why-
I love
she
her.
is such a killer.
Listen, we want to have her on.
Tell her to
and I
come
think
on
we've even
tomorrow.
reached out and asked to be
She
her to be on.
is the best.
Oh,
She is.
And shocked me how cool she
What is she doing at 5 p.m.?
seriously.
I'll give you her
Why
number
don't you
today.
text her right
yeah,
now?
please do. We would love to talk to her.
She is in that show right now too. That's
Yes,
great.
that's great.
Yeah.
Which show?
All her fault.
Yes. So Dakota and I did a movie, another Joe Swanberg movie that Joe and I financed, put together in
Yes.
Alaska,
Yeah.
fell in love with it. Then I took a job in New York just as an actor.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, what happened to me, going back to the Let's Be Cops, I would take these jobs with guys like Damon, and I'm like, I love this. This is fun.
Yeah.
But then there's billboards everywhere, and it's not fun when I'm alone. If you and I go out and we get recognized, it's fun.
Yeah.
Max Greenfield and I went out and got lunch. He just acts like Schmidt and pretends I'm Nick to the waitstaff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They go like, hey, do you want anything? He can't have dairy. And it's funny and fun.
Yeah.
And they're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
such a kick
And
out of
it's
it,
a
seeing
gag.
you two
It's a
together.
gag.
Yeah.
When I'm alone, I'm not in that gag.
Mhm.
What happens to you when you're alone? What happens if someone comes up to you? Like, what's going on in your head?
I'm taken out of my own little fantasy world, my own little jarring thing. And I have to go like,
But do you feel like, oh, they
no, I appreciate, without them, I don't get to live my dream. I don't get to do all this. I don't get to have the house I have. My wife and I wouldn't have had kids unless we had a little bit of money. We were
Right.
together forever. We were not doing kids broke. So
Yeah.
thank you. Appreciate you. But fuck, give me a second to catch up to this moment.
Yeah.
I'm listening to a weird song. I'm somewhere else.
Yes. It's like, oh, I'm being watched. Is that a little
No,
bit?
it's just, oh, I have to go back to work. I have to
be on it.
I have to be a little charming. I'm not gonna be rude to you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
you're
I
like,
get
oh,
that.
but I wasn't there a second ago. I was in my own galaxy, which I like a lot.
Yeah.
So what I'm liking about this era is I realize I miss the work. I still love being in a scene.
Yes.
Like doing a great 2-person scene when it's really fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's still great. I just didn't like the other stuff.
I was on a set back to back,
Yes.
first time in 5.5 years. And yeah, the scenes are fun.
Great.
I was reminded though, I don't know if it's sorry.
No, I know what you're gonna say. It's true.
ADHD.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know it's triggering.
What?
I keep hearing about the list of ADHD symptoms. I seem to have them.
We have it for
all.
sure.
Guys, no.
Our
It is
entire
no
hike is it.
question. Yeah.
Our hike should be called ADHD.
This hike is brought to you by ADHD.
And another thing, here's the other thing. We're yell talking.
I know.
17 topics on the plate at all times.
In the middle of a topic, we just fully swing.
Yeah.
I know, but I just think that's okay. Well, we can't do this over. We've talked about this ad nauseum.
You're not
on this
you
show.
think ADHD is being overdiagnosed.
I do.
agree with
That's
that.
fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
I'll tell you what, even with the false diagnosis, I'm not going to do anything about it.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't mind the diagnosis. I'm not making changes. I'm not taking anything
Medicine. Yeah.
Same.
So I'm
I
like
just
this.
feel like, oh,
This is what it is.
That seems to describe me pretty
Yeah,
well.
Fine. Nothing's changing. There'll be no adjustments.
I love
Yeah.
myself so much.
It is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't want any treatment or sympathy.
But I am moving fast mentally
I'm moving
for
quick,
no reason.
and brushing my teeth is fucking agonizing. There's nothing more painful than brushing my teeth. It's a shocker I have teeth because I hate it so much.
But it's funny because you brought up the teeth thing, and now since you've brought it up,
I planted
I'm
that
like,
seed.
I'm just hyper aware that I'm the same. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I am doing other stuff when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm doing that too, but I'm not. I didn't look for that.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
wasn't like, oh, I have this thing because I wasn't looking for it. Now you're looking for it and you're getting so much confirmation.
Did you guys have somebody on who really broke down ADHD?
Well, we had Gabor Mate on, who
okay.
is the world's premier expert in it. And on the walk to his car, he said to me, "So have you ever been diagnosed with
Yeah.
ADHD?"
This is a dangerous thing with guys like you having all these people.
I know.
They
Yeah.
go like,
Yeah.
they explain it and you go like, that
That's
fits.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had like a sociopath
You
on
ever
it.
been
We
tested for
definitely
pneumococcal pneumonia?
No, but I probably got
No.
it.
Was my breathing weird?
Yeah, I got it.
But all to say,
Yeah.
I was also reminded, like, man, it's really a 1% of the time you're there are you doing the thing. That's
Yeah.
still quite hard for me. I was
Yes, I
remembering
understand that.
the sitting
Yes.
for an eternity.
I'll tell you what I liked in the opposite though.
Okay.
So you and I both did the thing where you start acting, then you want all the jobs.
Yes.
Then you do all the jobs.
Yeah.
I really liked on Dink. Sean Clements wrote it. He's so funny. Josh Greenbaum directed it. I wasn't pretending to be a fake AD. I was doing the scenes. I got to hang out with Mary and Ed Harris and all these funny people.
You let everyone else worry about all
They're
the stuff.
professionals there. When I worked with
Yeah.
Joe, I was like, I love you, Joe. I think you're so good.
Yeah.
Why would I think about how you're shooting this scene?
Uh-huh.
I've committed to these days.
Yeah.
Why would I think about these days? Because I'm not on a television set where I'm there for 9 months.
Right.
Even the New York job, I would fly in for 3 days, fly home. While I'm there, I couldn't care less about the coverage. My only job is to connect to Jesse Hodges, who's great, and Tatiana Maslany, who's great.
Uh-huh.
I was like, she's the new wife, she's the ex-wife.
right.
That's the kid, we're fighting for custody.
Yeah.
Outside of that,
Okay.
I don't have a thought in the world. So I could go into my little fantasy world, be listening to music.
yeah.
Not
You
hard
let
to
go of the control element.
let go. So what I think it is I was trying to control everything, which goes back to childhood stuff.
Yeah.
And now as I'm controlling less, I'm like, this
fun.
is the job?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is it? Josh Greenbaum said something great. I was like, because I directed, I go like, you're such a good director. You're way better than me. What do you like in an actor? And he goes, I just want them to be present.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, my whole job is to get it so that you can be present. And I'm like, that's my only
so
job.
simple. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I will tell you this, which is both jobs. In my morning meditation, I was just going over and over saying to myself, today's goals are no power struggles,
Totally agree.
0 power struggles. They say 6 a.m. call time. That makes no sense. I see my first scenes at 11. This is insane. Okay, I'll be there.
You did. Good for you. Well,
Shit,
You
the first one I did.
didn't,
hold on. But I don't do Dax. I'm the same as you.
But he
I don't
told
agree
me
with,
he didn't
but
do
that's
it.
incorrect. Dax, the ADs are the only old school part of our business that make no sense anymore. A 6 a.m. call time when you're not working till 11 makes 0 sense. I'll be there at 9:30.
Yeah.
I don't need to sit for 3 hours in a box. You're getting worse performance from me later.
I did say I noticed my pickup.
Don't give him that look.
I think-
my pickup call. My pickup time was 2.5 hours before crew call, and I'm playing myself. So I'm in my wardrobe. I do my hair. I
Yeah.
show up.
You'll be just fine.
I need makeup,
Yeah.
and that takes 10 minutes.
So he's definitely going to be just fine. But the thing is just practicing. It's just practicing. Maybe I go, I know that this is kind of stupid. I know that I don't need to be there 2.5 hours. Yes, that's the control. That's the control.
You're right. And I was able to do it the week before.
Yeah.
I got in big fights with Jesse Hodges on the new show we did because she was you and I was Dax, and I don't agree with that. Now, here's where I do agree.
Yeah.
Don't fight the director. Don't try to rewrite it. Don't try to control it. Don't tell the DP how to shoot it. Don't blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
Whatever they want to do while you're there, all you worry about is you. If you're calling me 4 hours before I'm needed, I'm not a Buddhist. I can't just sit on a hill for 4 hours. I'm like,
that's the goal.
Is that the goal?
Well, listen, here's how I framed it, at least. I wrote back and I said, I just want to offer the gentlest pushback. It does appear that I will have 2 hours on set.
Yeah.
And just to remind everyone, I'm coming in my own wardrobe, have my hair done, but blah, blah. And then the response is like, absolutely, how's 7:15 start?
By the way, same.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
fine.
But
Yeah.
so my thing is now what I've gotten honest with, when you say, are you protecting? What I'm protecting is I'm trying to stay in front of the darkness.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is I can't do it like this because I don't want the darkness to take me
Because you want to
over.
be on set being totally open to
the
everything.
thing.
And you don't want to have 4 hours of getting cranky before you start that big challenge.
And
the
I
real
don't want to
important
step
challenge.
into some bullshit in my head, me versus you. Why are you doing this? And then I go, and now the script, I'm like, yeah, I'll shoot the scene too. But that fucking guy, Larry
Larry
doesn't matter. That you're not fighting with anybody. I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
So, but if I do that tone as well, I just saw, if there's any reason, can you text me during the first scene if you're going fast? I'm 21 minutes away.
Right.
And they go, great, we'll just let you know.
Oh, that's the dream.
Thank you so much. And I mean it.
Yes, me
Then
too.
when I get there, I'm thrilled when the day, I'm like, oh, more shooting?
Yes.
Great.
Okay, but so it was no power
Yes.
struggles.
Great.
That's the number one thing. And then number two is like, I'm of service. I'm there to be of service to the project, the director, and the star. Because
Yes,
in this
agreed.
business, probably the star is as relevant as the
Yes,
showrunner
totally
and everything
right.
else. And both times I got through it. And what's interesting is because it's not ever been my approach, because it's control.
Yeah.
I want to control as much as I can because I'm fearful that I won't be great.
Yes, totally right.
So to go there with all those goals and to leave the days having no clue how I did,
Right.
but with an inkling that that's going to work out is a whole new
It's a
approach
whole
for me
new
too. Right?
approach,
Do you
right.
have that as well?
Well, it was different. So for Dink, the pickleball one, we were all kind of running that as a team.
Yeah.
So that was really nice to say. Working with Mary Steenburgen. I was like, I will not have any darkness because she's so nice.
Yes.
So I will not have the mood where it's like, little cranky after lunch, didn't like that take. Shut up.
Yes. Yeah.
That was so pleasant. Then Dakota in Alaska was such a trip in such a good way.
Tell me how.
She's just old Hollywood in such a great way. And she's so smart and sharp and tough
Yeah.
and a shit talker.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then
And then a gangster as an actor,
and
right?
then once you call action, you're like, oh, you're so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then in between, it's like, well, what are we doing? And she's like, I said one night, I was like, well, I'm not drinking tonight because I need to work. And she was like, oh, I'm so sick of all these guys in Hollywood who stopped drinking. I was like,
Oh my God, I love her.
But it's like
She needs to be my
everything.
best friend.
It's like, it's so much she did where I was like, oh, and then really what it was for me, so good in the scenes. Corey Michael Smith, so good in the scenes. Everybody in that movie was so good. And the New York job, I'm like, oh, I think I just want to work with people who are really good, but I don't need to be the boss of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to run it. I don't want to deal with other people's emotional stuff. I'm not good at that.
Yeah.
I'm bad with boundaries, so I get caught up.
Yeah.
I just want to come, do the job, dissociate.
Yeah.
Whoever the character is supposed to be, hey man, I'm Carl.
Yeah.
Then when the day's over, thank you. And not think about it again. Not think what the reaction's going to be. Who knows anymore? Who even has the streaming sites? I've been on shows that I don't even have the streaming site of the show.
Me too. I did 2 seasons of Top Gear. I don't think anyone ever saw it, me included, and I'm on it.
I had a whole season 2 of Minx. I didn't have stars.
Yeah.
It came out. They were like, "What do you think of the season?" It's now on Netflix. I'm like, eventually, I'm going to check it out.
But it's there. Are you sure?
Yeah.
For how
People
long?
said good things about it.
Wow, so this is interesting. So we're kind of we're in complete parallel, despite not having had our monthly hike.
Yes,
we
but we're
somehow
linked
evolved in the same.
I'm loving hearing you're back on set. I've thought about you a lot while I'm doing these jobs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have been back to just acting on a set, and I remember us talking and kind of being like, maybe that thing is going in the background, and I have thought, oh, I'm loving this, and it feels like a rebirth. So Jesse Hodges said something really interesting to me that I don't know if it triggers to you.
Okay.
I was talking shit about acting.
Right.
We had like a great scene. It was like really a good morning, good scene work.
Yeah.
And then I was doing my narrative, and my narrative is acting's easy. It's just nothing. But the good stuff is when you write it, and you direct it, and you do all that, and you produce it, and you finance it. But acting's easy. And that was the narrative. As I was talking, my mind was somewhere else because I've said that so many times. And I know the reaction I'm going to get.
Yes.
The reaction is like, you're a super smart guy.
Sold.
Yeah, sold. I'm gonna sell you a couch.
He wanted the warranty.
Yeah.
You should probably get a warranty.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty high miles. I know he said it's great.
But you're going to love it. It's going to be great. And if you want $50 off, I'll give you $50 off. It's literal garbage.
Let's go to the bar. Let these other people.
Anything's a profit, dear. And she goes, all I hear is self-hatred.
Oh,
And I go,
tell me more.
I don't think so at all. Because I was literally like, I'm selling you a fucking great couch here. And she said, because you're an actor. That's what you do. So the other stuff you like to do and you're good at it.
Right.
And she's like, I was excited to work with you because I think you're a very good actor. So when you're shitting on acting, that's just a form of self-hatred. And I played the moment as smoothly as I could. I was like, I hear you. I mean, tomato kind of thing.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, like, that's a take.
So that's a no?
But also, we're different generations, and I'm going to sell the couch to somebody else.
Yeah.
But the more I sat on it, I go like, oh, I think she's right. Because the thing that you're good at is the thing you don't value, and the thing you value is the thing you're not good at.
And
that's textbook.
thing
though,
that
right?
comes easiest, you feel like
It has no value.
Exactly. And it has to be hard in order for you to feel good about it.
You have to know you're not quite good enough at it.
Uh-huh.
And then it's valuable.
Yes, exactly.
And what I'm doing right now, like Damon Wayans and I are now, we're selling a TV show, but it's the first one where in a pitch, I'm not the writer or the one talking. We have writers. We have producers. Damon and I are literally just there for color.
To be funny.
Yeah.
We get there. They have an 11-page thing they've worked out. The writers are so good. It's so scripted.
Yeah.
Then there's areas, if Jake and Damon want to riff.
Yes.
At the beginning, it was insulting to me. Where I was like, no, fucking me and no, it's Damon and I. And then I had to admit to myself, I really enjoy the pitch. I don't do any. I get to go there. I get to listen. I get to react.
Counter punch.
Yeah, counter punch is exactly right. And then Damon will say something really funny. Then we'll get into something. The reaction from the buyers has been big. And for the last couple of years, TV pitches for me, I'm like, TV's dead. It's not dead. It's just dead when I'm pitching them.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Thanks again to our presenting sponsor, Audible, for their support. So Audible just dropped their Best of 2025 collection. And I got to say, this is one of those things that actually makes your life easier, Monica. Their editors have been doing the heavy lifting. We're talking countless hours of listening, heated debates, and the whole thing. They've handpicked the year's top audiobooks, podcasts, and originals across all your favorite genres. And what I love is that they're not just highlighting the giant releases, though those are in there. They've also dug up some real hidden gems, the stuff that might have flown under the radar, but totally deserves your attention. I love a good recommendation. My queue is out of control, so anytime there's a curated list like this, I breathe a little easier. 2 titles I'm excited about: Sunrise on the Reaping. Anything Hunger Games related is an automatic ad for me. And Someday Now, which everyone says is incredibly warm and reflective. If you want something solid to close out the year, this is a great place to start. Check out Audible's Best of 2025 and discover why there's more to imagine when you listen. Go to audible.com/best of 2025.
Do you have a fear of being indispensable? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. a little
I don't
bit
know.
to me.
Probably. But I also think the other thing that I'm also doing is, and it's more selfish because I love what you're doing, that I don't want to be an asshole. I want to be open. I'm trying to figure out how to re-engineer it that I do this business out of love.
Yes,
As opposed to fuck you, you'll see.
fuck you, see,
Because I did-
terrified.
And all it was, everything's going to get revealed. I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose my family. I'm going to be without parents. If this doesn't land, I'm a dead person. I have nothing.
Yeah.
I have nothing. My entire value is them going, pretty good. All right, should we move into coverage?
Yes.
And it was too intense. It was sickening. And I hated the business for it. And I hated Video Village for it. And I hated the person I was performing for
Mm.
because fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Because if I don't do it, you're going to kill me. You're going to take my wife away, my kids away.
Yeah. And they're like, no.
They're like, this is a commercial.
For
They're
Arby's.
like, this is Geico.
This is already going out of business.
And we cast you.
Right. We already like you.
We
You're
picked
good.
you, motherfucker. And I
know.
was like, this is going weird. And then I would need a drink to calm down.
Uh-huh.
And so my big switch was, I was like, I know I can't do that anymore.
In relationships, can you accept that people love you?
Yeah, I've been with my wife since 2004.
But did it take a minute
Yes.
with her you
Yeah,
to
for
accept
sure.
it?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah. How about for you? You're like, fuck no, I'm lovable
Like,
as
I
She
don't
fuck.
Look
thinks
at
no
that.
one noticed her blampers in 4 years of
Well,
high
Jake
school.
didn't
so you
notice
tell me.
I
any
didn't notice.
blampers. Yeah.
So you think you're not being seen?
yeah. I'm wearing baggy
like,
clothes. I'm like, no one can see
I
them.
got these big ass blampers under this. I mean, I can't see the blampers.
I know. I
Roll
understand.
up in a Ferrari. Everyone's acting like I got out of a Pinto. Can't you see these blamps?
Look at my blampers. No, but I used to think that, and I'm not cured from it.
Yeah.
Like one thing I hate about podcasts in this era is everyone's talking about how bad they used to be and how good they are now.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, well, that's not accurate.
Right. Exactly.
It's like, no. You have not fully gotten fixed.
yes.
But I'm in the transition of trying to realize that it's not a life or death performance and the stakes aren't as high as I think they are. And other people aren't in fight or flight. Like last night I was at the Glendale Mall and my wife went to the bathroom and my kids went on their own. And so I was alone looking at this goofy ass fountain and I don't like that mall.
I don't like that one. Tell me why you don't like it.
It's Disney.
I was there by myself the other day and I was like, this place is great.
I love it.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't like
It's
the
like
Disney.
Disneyland.
I don't like Disneyland. I don't.
Because it's too happy?
Yeah. Well, it's manufactured happiness.
Oh.
It's when a place
Manipulated.
when a place tells me this is where you're safe and you're happy. I go, not me.
You don't trust it.
Oh, watch.
Not me.
I have the darkest day of my year today.
Oh my
Watch, you'll
God.
see.
I want you to just try to go and be like, I want to look at the Americana the way she looks at the Americana.
Well, what I had last night was I was sitting there and then I got a little paranoid. I was like, all right, what's the game plan if I don't hear from the kids, if I get, and then if I don't, and then I went and I looked around and I realized most of these people might just be really sweet people.
I think they are at the
Yeah.
Americana.
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's really funny. I see people as threats and I think everybody else does. And I think of this as the animal kingdom
Mhm.
and we are all predators and it's scary. And then I looked around and I was like, I'm seeing the world through some weird eyes. Because this looks like a bunch of sweet people with their families looking at fake snow
and
Yeah.
smiling so
and being like,
big.
and then looking at a trolley. And I'm like,
It goes nowhere. You used to be
goes
hung up on the fact that the trolley went nowhere,
goes
but now you
nowhere.
realize the trolley
It's
goes everywhere.
just about the ride.
it's just, but I think that is, you know what's really fun about this? So you go to the movie Parenthood, which was awesome.
yeah.
There's that great monologue from the grandma. And she said, some people really like life going around in a Ferris wheel and just going around and around. And other people really like the roller coaster. I've always been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
As I'm aging, as I'm getting older, I'm like, I think I've done enough roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel, I felt it during self-reliance, but I started feeling my life force for the first time. And I was like, oh, this well isn't bottomless.
Yep.
And that had never been, I don't know if it's ADHD. I don't know if it's survival shit.
Yeah.
Probably
But
I
ADHD,
could
'cause we
always,
got it really
I could
bad.
go forever.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I'll never quit. And all of a sudden I'm like, I could quit.
Yeah.
This feels
Getting tired.
this feels dangerously opportunistic and mildly gross, but I do think it could be relevant. But your friend killed himself. Do you think that's having any
Yeah, huge.
effect on
Yeah, yeah,
this?
it's huge.
Because that was a
killing
dude,
me.
I knew him a little bit, and he
Yeah.
was, it was really important to him, all that stuff.
Yes.
Right? The
You-
stuff we're talking about.
Yes. Jeff Baina. And it's really funny because I think our break from hikes happened right as Jeff killed himself.
Yeah, we've only hiked once since that happened.
Because he was my other hiking buddy.
Yeah.
So it's been a little bit, I'm like coming back into it. But
Right.
Jeff and I would either go to your house
Uh-huh.
or 4 blocks away,
Yeah.
I'd go to his house.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So anytime you come hiking here,
It's
I'm
when
sure.
I come to this neighborhood, I'm a little bit like, this fucking guy's dead. No, it's had such a big impact, way more than I thought it would, which is a stupid thing to say.
Well, there's
Well,
waves.
you can't
yeah.
know until you,
You go through the waves. The first was,
Yeah.
and this is what I told you when we hiked, which is was talking to someone that happened to have been at the wake or whatever it was called. And they said, "Oh man, do you know Jake Johnson?" And I go, "Yeah, he's my hiking buddy." And they go, he gave the most incredible eulogy imaginable. It was so real and angry and heartfelt and a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And,
I'm really mad at him.
yeah.
Well, my eulogy was this, and I gave it a lot of thought. And I thought, because it happened when my dad died too. My brother was like, "You got to speak." And I was like, "I don't."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Who am I fucking speaking for?
Right.
His AA buddies?
Yeah.
80-year-old Jewish guys?
Yeah.
Right.
Cousins on my dad's side I didn't grow up with?
Yeah.
I don't need to cry in front of strangers.
Right.
Yeah. Like this is not a performance.
I don't like crying in front of anybody.
Yeah.
Barely in front of my wife.
Yeah.
So I'm like in front of a bunch of people pass. And then I realized for my dad, all right, I guess I'm doing it for him. But I didn't feel my dad. So while I was doing it, I'm like, this isn't for him.
Right.
This is for my brother and sister.
Well, you know what it is for him because our dads were so similar.
yeah.
His big shot son came and did the eulogy.
Dude,
He likes that.
He liked that.
Yeah, he liked that. He was out there going
Yes.
yeah, they all recognize my kid from
Exactly.
TV.
They're a little bit
Yeah.
excited.
Yes.
Yeah. But for Jeff, it was very clear. Jeff Baina was the biggest know-it-all I've ever met. I'm a know-it-all. You're a know-it-all.
Yeah.
I'm not putting you under that
Thank
umbrella.
you.
Now I've got to know you a little bit. You're not a know-it-all.
But I do know a lot.
You do. You're opinionated, but not a know-it-all.
That's right.
Jeff was a true know-it-all. And our hangs, similar to you and me, would be, we would get on a subject and then sometimes it would turn into a slight debate, even very similar. Do you not want those jobs out of fear? That's your sales pitch. My sales pitch is no, I'm out of love.
Yeah.
Now we're debating our sales pitches.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's really fun. And then you always leave and you go like, they had some nice valuable points. I like that. And I had some nice valuable points. And if it's polling,
Yeah.
I don't know who's winning. I think we're at
Right.
50-50.
Yes.
And so Jeff and I had a ton of topics.
Mm-hmm.
And when he killed himself, all the debate stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not fair, man,
Mm.
because we haven't finished.
Right.
When we became friends, it was instant. And he goes, I'm a big believer that I don't know what this world means, but I do know something else is going on. And there are moments that you get connected to the invisible.
Mhm.
And you go, I don't know, but this shit is different than I thought it was.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to explain it. I'm
Yeah.
okay with the mystery of it.
I agree.
When I met Jeff, we connected right away and he said, we're going to be old men together. And I was like, I know that's true.
Yeah.
I was like, we are going to be playing bocce ball and I'm going to be arguing with this fucking old man.
Yeah.
He's
Know-it-all.
and honestly, one of the most difficult guys I've ever met. The amount of people he would kick out of his house, the amount of people who contacted me after he died and goes, I'm really sorry for your loss. I'm a little bit mixed myself. He was really rude to me.
I'm a little more on the
Truthfully,
fence
a lot of
about it.
people had to call and go like, I'm calling to say I'm sorry to you. He literally kicked me out of a basketball league I started.
Oh my God.
So Jeff was not a dark guy,
Okay.
which is that's what it,
interesting.
Dave King said something so funny. He said, when somebody kills himself, everybody says, I mean, anyone but him. And he goes, but this one's very true. Anybody but Jeff.
Yeah.
He let a lot of light in. He was not an anxious guy. He was not a depressed guy.
Okay.
He was a routine guy.
Huh.
So he just did the same routine.
Yeah.
And so the disappointment of my eulogy was, so Jeff is now in my life transitioned from, he's now entered my dreams. So I now talk to Jeff every night. I've asked Jeff to help oversee with my kid. He's part of my nightly,
Yeah.
whatever prayers are, OCD, manifesting, whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's now entered that space.
Right.
But at his eulogy, I really thought I'm going to challenge him and he's going to make an appearance.
He's so indignant he'll have to
Yes.
show up.
He's
Oh, wow.
such a prick.
Yeah.
He would call up and go like, hey, man, want to play hoops? And I'd be like, sure. We'd go to a court, it'd be straight up gangsters.
Uh-huh.
So your vibe changes.
Mhm.
Not with Jeff. Jeff's calling touch fouls. I mean it. And then in the car after, when there's almost a fight, he's blaming them. where you're like, it's
This is
so you, dude.
great.
It's you. And so my whole speech was doing to him, it's you. You're the weird one. Because what I really thought he was going to do is I thought he was going to like fuck with the mics. I thought something was going to shift so that I could say, I'm sorry I didn't see it. You know, because the real nightmare of suicide is you think you got a good read on people and you missed it.
Yeah.
Where you're like, fuck, man. We were supposed to hike. We were texting right up until he passed, and we were going to hike, and he stayed up really late, and I got kids, so I'm waking up early. So I go, yeah, man, I'd love to hike. I go, how's noon? You know, because he wants to start at 2. I got to be home at 3.
Yeah.
Two's too late.
And what the fuck? At first I was saying, how's 10, man? How's 9?
Yeah.
And he's like, impossible.
I mean, the folks you're going to see on a 2 p.m. hike are questionable.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's so hot.
Night shift. Why are they out
But
there?
here was where I look back where I go like, because he had told our other friend, Miguel, he's like, when things were going dark for him, Miguel said, talk to Jake. Jake loves you. And he goes, Jake's really busy with his kids and his work. I don't want to bother him. And now he's dead. So the big turn for me has been, what am I doing wrong to not let people that's why when we started, I said, you mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I don't think I did that to him.
Right.
I don't think he knew how much we all loved him.
Yeah.
I think he really thought in the end, yeah, he's going to go he's doing a movie. I'm like, fuck the movie. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Yeah, I'm seeing my kids, but the only reason I'm obsessive is because my dad wasn't there and I'm being weird. Say I need you.
Yeah.
My kids don't want me around.
Yeah.
I can cut. My wife is not a possessive one. She'd be like, go live at Jeff's.
Yeah. You
You're
might
so
need a month or
annoying.
2 of you
Yes.
around.
And I do think if we went on that hike that day,
Yeah.
in my heart of hearts, I know he'd be alive.
God, I don't know, Jay.
I don't know,
think you
but I
can
know,
put
but I know
on
that
yourself.
response. I know that
Yeah,
response, and I
yeah.
don't feel a sadness or a darkness.
Yeah.
I know Jeff,
Yeah.
and Jeff and I called each other out on shit.
Yes.
And he had been getting really skinny,
Uh-huh.
and he was starting to lose hair. In the last hike I saw, he looked really skinny and weird.
Yeah.
And I did a little bit like,
Yeah.
and he's like, well, I've just been eating these smoothies, and I was a little bit like, yeah. He was getting like depressed skinny.
Yeah.
He was graying out a little bit,
Yeah.
and supposedly by the end it got really bad. And I do think we would have had if it's professional, you want to make a movie, let's make one in our backyards. Let's cast every one of our friends and let's just do it.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of being alone, same.
Uh-huh.
Let's play poker 5 nights a week. We can create a whole thing.
Yes.
But that day I didn't make that effort. And you're like, oh, that's now 50 years.
Okay, now I don't question that you couldn't have executed that game
Yeah.
plan. I question how much a fellow know-it-all could have taken it all in and adjusted, given even if he loved you and respected
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's very parallel to like addiction. Like there's no speech you can
can't
give one of us
fix. You can't.
when you're at you're on that run.
Yeah.
It's like no one's gonna call.
So I hear you. I've gone pretty deep. So I think there is a narrative about mental health and suicide that helps those who are alive.
Sure.
Anybody who's listening, who's lost somebody, I'm not talking about you.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
I'm not saying you did anything wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't know your story.
Yeah.
I just know Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he and I would have even if I just said, fuck your 2:00 hike, weirdo, let's get lunch.
Right.
And we just talked, we would have challenged each other, talked a little shit, and we could have come up with a 3-month window. Because I don't think it was inevitable. I think he got caught in a moment.
Right.
And I think the moment happened, the night happened, he thought this is a winning move. This is my best play right now. And part of one of his final message was, you guys all I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy, but you guys will build up better. And I have. And so that's why he's in the prayers where I'm like, oh, I'm going to honor your life, man. But I think we could have done this with you here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just think if we had the type of male friendship, which we did not, like I would never tell him, I'm having mental problems.
Right.
He would go, what's going on? Why are you talking so slow? And I'd go, because you're talking fast. I wouldn't say, because I'm dissociating, man.
Right.
Because we were always jabbing. But what I knew is if I said to him, Jeff, I love you and I'm not feeling great, he'd go, I got you.
Right.
But I'm like, we don't have to say that because we know that.
But
And
maybe
that's
you have
bullshit.
to
we
say it.
gotta say, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So I know if in that moment I said to him, Yeah, you having anxiety the first time? Welcome to the fucking world, asshole.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you're feeling dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it requires the person themselves, like you said, that if you went to him and said, I'm low or whatever, it requires someone saying, I need help.
Yes.
And him to have been aware of on that hike that suicide was on the table, which might not even been fully him conscious of.
But there's also people you find that you sync with. I only find people, if we're Legos, we connect. If it doesn't connect, I don't want to force it. I'm going to wear you out. I'm going to say something that's going to fuck up your process. I'm going to make a joke that didn't translate. I'm too old for it.
Yep.
I've already burned too many little things. But if I fit with a Lego, we're never not going to fit.
Right.
You might go, oh my God, shut the fuck up. But I'm not sensitive to that.
Yeah.
And I could say to you, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But it's that thing is, but yeah, the Jeff thing was a nightmare. But that's been the reason for the hikes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The podcast, we're here to help. You're in year 4, 3?
End of 2. But we're doing about 3 a week now. So we got about 250 episodes.
Wow.
Yeah. We're having a lot of fun.
You're releasing 3 a week?
Yeah. I've gotten totally ADHD addicted to it. I love it. I love how the game shifts. I love that there's not a studio or a network so we can keep changing it. I like that the show's evolving. I like that there can be experiments. You know, we're a call-in show.
And of the many topics you guys have wandered into, have there been any that have burbled up in 250 where you're like, oh God, we're accidentally in a very serious...
Yes, one's happening right now.
Well, it is. Tell me.
So, and it's what I love about the show.
Yeah.
So the show it's really connected audience. It's not huge.
Yeah.
But it's the same people every week. And you realize like, oh, you're just performing for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, you're not even performing, you're just talking.
Yeah.
And then they all comment, they all email. You're like, it's the same.
Yeah. But that's comforting.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And it's with my buddies.
Yeah.
And so a woman called in and the end result was something about her husband eats too much popcorn in bed.
Okay.
We like stupid premises.
Yeah. And how many days a week was he eating popcorn in bed?
All the time.
Every night?
All the time. This guy's eating way too much fucking popcorn.
So much popcorn.
I don't think it's good for your digestion.
Now and kernels everywhere.
And his teeth.
The turn of it became he was battling, he had a brain tumor. And then the last turn was he's on dialysis and he needs a kidney transplant in March.
Oh, shit.
So while we were on, in the moment I go, well, hell, if anybody from the community wants to donate a kidney, we can make a whole game of it. And we can do we do a version right now that Rob and Natalie created called like a friendship game where people called in, they needed friends. So we set people up on dates.
Oh, nice.
And then we follow up with it. And we've had over 4 people write in saying, I legitimately will donate my kidney. And so now we're starting to go, well, if we can really bring a kidney to this guy, maybe we could do a live show near the hospital, donate some.
Oh my God.
Let's connect to this.
Sure.
And it's just zooms in our girl with my buddy Gareth and I.
Wow.
But I'm like, it's entering a world where everybody knows the bits of the show. So they're all bits.
Yeah.
But this is the first one in a while where I'm like, this is what I'm most excited. If we can get a kidney transplant and it could work.
Yes.
And somebody's happy to give it and this guy's happy to do it. And it's because of our goofy little podcast.
Did you say brain cancer though?
He had a brain tumor or something.
Okay, but he's beaten that.
Yes. I guess in March when he's done with the cancer treatment, he can get the kidney transplant.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Okay.
And so now people email in, I check the email. So I just forward to this woman, Whitney, which is the wife of the guy. And I said this is real life. You vet.
Right.
When you like somebody, bring them on the show. But we're not vetting.
Right. We want
you can't
no
be
part
responsible
of
for
this.
that.
You're vetted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, for me, with the way my brain works, I can lay in bed and go oh, the last guy seemed like a pretty good option for a kidney.
Yeah.
And it's fun as hell.
Are you looking at them or just hearing them?
No, just hearing.
Interesting.
And I like that. We tried looking.
Okay.
It changes it.
Tell me what,
They were different. It was more of whoa, this is fun.
They were on in a different
They were
way.
on. It wasn't, there was a show that's done in New York. There was a This American Life about it where a guy just left an anonymous number and said, leave messages with your problems. We talked
people
about this.
admitted to killing people and stuff. Yeah.
And it was anonymous.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think when you see someone's face, they're not as honest.
Yeah. Boy, we're in an interesting one where we look at all the callers
And they look at you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But nobody else sees them.
Yes,
It's
but-
not like it's on video.
Right. But you guys see
But
each
we
other.
are
We
looking at them.
see each other. And what I realize in that is the audience won't see them because it's anonymous.
Yes.
But I'm realizing, God, so much of this story is about what you're seeing, how they look.
Yeah, totally.
You can't really, like, it becomes really clear how much of a story has to do with the person involved in it. And that has a lot to do with what they just look like.
Totally right.
What thoughts do you have about that?
I think we gain a lot from seeing the person and from reading their emotions
That's nice.
and
Getting a read on them.
but that's our show's different. It's
Yes.
not that show's not I mean it can get wild, but it's not meant to be like super jokey
Yes.
or anything. It is sincere.
I think the sincere thing is a really great distinction because ours is you need to be sincere, but we are looking for laughs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm jealous of your structure.
Because for me, I don't want to offer real advice a lot of the times.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. But if you're okay with the premise being, if you went to a bar and you had two drunk uncles, they might give bad advice, but it might lead you there.
Sure.
Like if a caller is a little bit nervous and a little bit slow,
Yeah.
it's our job to now steamroll a little bit. And our audience could get annoyed with us and go like, fucking stop with the steamroll. And it's like, I understand, but I'm also producing the show.
Yeah.
Each call's 25 minutes. We got to find some levity and some lightness. So that's why the kidney one is so fun because it was a really fun caller. She's really funny.
Yeah, it starts so inane, fucking
Yeah,
popcorn in
that's
bed.
wild.
But also she's really funny because she'll be like, enough with the popcorn. And then we find out we're like, it's got brain cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you, nuts?
Well, I was going to say, I'm shocked that
Give
people,
this guy a break.
I'm happy people volunteered to donate their kidney because if you start off by saying like, if you keep this guy alive, he's going to drive this woman crazy with all the popcorn eating. It's like, you're almost like, I don't know what the ethical thing to do is here.
Exactly.
But what I love about podcasts, and I don't know if you guys love the same part of it, but the audience gets to know your podcast personality and who you are on the show. And there's parts of it they like and there's parts you don't like. And the callers get annoyed with you. So like, I love when somebody calls in our show and we pitch and they don't like it. Or they go like, they're like, don't do that right now. Don't do that
Right.
thing you do.
Mm.
It makes it feel like we're old friends. It's like a weird
Yes.
cousin.
Uh-huh.
And like I do a thing that whoever I'm talking to, I do kind of side with them.
Yeah.
So if somebody calls in and they go, I'm bringing my husband on, but you can't side with him, the premise is you're on our side, which is the premise.
Yeah.
I'm like, I agree with you right now. Once that other guy starts talking,
yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
compelling.
I got a squirrel's brain, man. I'm over there. So to have somebody then be legitimately being like, this sucks, Jake. I wouldn't have called in. I'm like, you're mad at me like we know each other.
Yeah.
You just called in and that feels really joyful.
Yeah.
Where it'll finish.
It's connection.
I'll hit the little Zoom and then Gareth and I will text. We'll both be like, Jesus, that was so like, it's still fun.
It's
Yeah.
very, very
You're like,
fun.
it's still there.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous that you have that lane you can occupy because, like, I even think that's one part of Stern I love is just like, occasionally he's got the call and he's like, you're terrible.
Yeah.
What are you? What
Agreed.
phone are you on? Are you in the
Yes,
Lincoln
agreed.
Tunnel? It's like berating them.
Yes.
That's enough. Or I want to get off this call.
I know my audience is bored.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems kind of fun.
It's copied from him because I did always like where he would go like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
And you'd be like, he's a dick, but I love his whole group. But he's too mean, but I also was bored.
Yes.
But
He's
he was
doing
right.
the dirty work.
It was getting a little bit boring.
Yeah.
And so I do like that element of it. But what we can't do that you guys can do is when ours gets sincere and there is something, you're like, we gotta still make it light. So like if we do the kidney thing, there can't be an emotional moment. What it has to then be, it'll be a version of like the dating game. Our friend Steve Berg will be our Chuck Worley, where he'll be like, Jesus Christ, who's the number one contender? And it'll be silly and ridiculous. And the sweetness will come after when we're alone, where we'll go like, geez, this is really heavy. But we'll never present that out. That comes later when we're alone. It's the same thing with like the Jeff stuff.
Yeah.
Our show isn't saying this community means a lot. This is really fun. This is a great connection.
Yeah.
We go like, check out how funny that guy's armpits smell.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but I love that.
Yes. Yeah.
I like that zone.
But some of the topics are really funny, like the HOA tyrant episode.
Yeah.
Like someone calling about a HOA president, like issuing fines and rules.
Yeah.
And then just getting
Yes.
into, you stumble into all these like grievances people
Yeah.
have
It's fun.
with the world.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
There's one right now that made me think of that. I don't know if it's that one, but there was a woman who they were doing construction across the street on a new building.
Mhm.
And from her window, she could see right into the bathroom. And they had frosted the top, but not the bottom. So she could watch the construction workers take shits.
Oh,
And
wow.
she's like, I have to tell them because people buying it think it's frosted, but I can see them go to the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
And so then we had her go with her phone and record on a voice note talking to the builders.
Oh, really?
Yes, and there you have these guys in the background being like, "No way, you can see us."
They've all jerked off too, right?
She
If
hadn't
you're
seen
taking
that.
a shit at work, you're definitely jerking off.
Ew.
Oh,
Yes.
why?
No.
I don't
Have you
think
ever had a terrible job? That's your only
I don't
ray of
think-
Do
sunlight.
you take a dump and jerk off at the same time, you animal?
take a dump and then you're there and you're nude and you start
Nude?
thinking and you don't
What do you
want to go
mean
back to
you're
your,
nude?
well, from the
What are you, a
hips
4-year-old
down.
boy?
Yeah, yeah. Well, if the situation calls for it.
Oh my god!
If it's honest, sometimes
I
I'll
don't know
get
that 1
fully
plus 1
naked.
I don't think so.
equals
I
in
don't
that
think so.
case.
You didn't jerk off at work with shitty jobs back when you were a kid?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. First of all, I couldn't go through a whole day without jerking off in my late teens. I worked at this place that built race cars, and it was all like 35-year-old mechanics. They were
Yeah.
disgusting when I was 15, and I
Oh.
was so nervous. But they had a stack of smokers in the toilet. And I'd go in there. I look forward to going to work so I could go sit in that bathroom and
Ew, what a
look at the really terrible, dirty
disgusting
magazine.
magazine. Everyone's
Yeah.
touched that.
I know,
Everyone's
but you
jerking off and
just-
touched.
you-
It's
Ugh.
different.
You wait till you're
Yeah.
done to think about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pre-internet was another world.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
was.
You just needed
Oh,
There's
it's
another
you
world.
needed a nice magazine.
Yeah.
Wow, so you weren't doing a lot of that.
I don't remember if I was.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure I have.
Yeah.
But it's not one of the things that's front of mind.
It's not sticking out to
It's
you.
not sticking out.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Okay, do you want to know about the Dink? Because when does it come out and how did it come about? Because it's you and Stiller are producing?
Yeah. So that it's coming out end of spring on Apple. And that
Okay.
came about. Do you know Sean Clements, the writer, at all?
No.
He's a UCB guy,
He's a
right?
UCB guy.
yes,
So
funny. Mm-hmm.
We did a show years ago called Alan Gregory that Jonah Hill was on, that Sean was a writer and I was doing bits on it. And he and I just like partnered up.
Okay.
So we do the occasional once every like 6-month lunch.
Uh-huh.
And it was a few years back. And he said, "What are you working on?" I was like, "Nothing. I'm just doing the podcast. I don't know if I want to work."
I don't work anymore.
I was like, "I
and
kind of don't
gotta-"
work anymore."
Yeah, yeah.
And then he goes, "What would you want to work on?" And this was pre-Trump coming back into office.
Uh-huh.
I go, "I know things are going to get really crazy at the election and the country's going to get really ugly. I want to make something that's big and ridiculous and fun with big comedic set pieces."
Uh-huh.
I was like, "I just want to be on a set where it's funny again."
Yeah.
I was like, "I don't want to do anything that's teaching anybody anything. I don't want any message. I don't want anyone to try to learn anything."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Do you play pickleball?" And I'm like, "No."
Except for Father's Day 2023.
Loved that,
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
Loved volleyball too.
2024 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The volleyball one I've thought about too.
Father's Day sports.
Oh,
you remember? It was a
right.
wall-to-wall
Yeah.
sports
That's
tournament.
You ever
right.
watch Physical Asia?
I watched Physical 100. I know Asia's now out and I haven't seen it, but I've watched the previous season.
When you said the volleyball and the pickleball, I was thinking your Father's Day was just physical.
Physical 100. Yeah,
Dax.
yeah. There should have been a hang.
Yeah.
It's like field day all over.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
It's really fun.
And a masseuse.
Yes, but that movie was, he said, "We got a big fun movie idea," then sent it to Stiller. Stiller is in it,
Yeah.
produces it, got to do 2-person scenes with him where we got to improvise.
Tell me about that.
Wow.
One of the funniest guys I've ever done a scene with.
Yeah.
It was so fun being in the scenes with him
Yeah.
because you forget like, oh yeah, I got into this because I really like bits. I like laughs. I like really funny people.
Uh-huh.
He was doing an improv that didn't make the movie.
Right.
He was talking about like money and he was improvising. I was saying he went to a prostitute or something and he was trying to break down what is prostitution.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not going to try to redo the bit, but watching him find the bit,
Yeah.
I was just in the scene with him asking him questions. I started laughing so hard.
Uh-huh.
And I just was like, oh yeah, there's a reason he became Ben Stiller. It's because he's
Yes.
so
Yeah.
funny. And then watching him, he reminded me comedically of my buddy Bill Bungeroth when my buddy Billy does bits. And I was like, oh, there's a time like Ben Stiller was like 14 and funny.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's the same rhythm. Like his whole bit was like, oh, wait, I give you this paper that's green and you do a sex act and that means you're. And he was, and I'd be like, well, yeah, if you're paying for sex. And he's like, by this? And he just fully committed to this. It was so stupid. But I was like, holy shit, there's a reason he's him.
Yeah. We take it for granted after a while.
And then you watch enough stuff where you're like, you know, there's now so many options that you'll be like, yeah, I've seen him a bunch.
Right.
But being face to face, I'm sure you guys get this here.
Anthony Hopkins, we just had on.
Yes.
And in the middle, you're like, oh, yeah, what?
You're
He's
just
like doing
a person.
Clarice. And we're like, oh, my God.
It's madness.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what I still really like about it that I missed, where you get to go like, oh, you're so good at this. And even someone like a Dakota, who we just really, you know, it worked out. She had liked Joe's movies as we were putting the movie together. She was in, I didn't have a lot of thoughts.
Right.
I was like, she's great. I know I'm a fan. When it's in between action and cut and you go like, oh my God, like, oh, right. That's why at 6 you got cast with Denzel.
Exactly.
Like it's not by chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question for you, because we've had you now several times and I'm aware of it and I had some interest in it, but now I have an entirely new interest in it. Because this summer we, the family, we did Tom Cruise's Cruises is what we called it. So the whole summer we were only allowed to watch Tom Cruise movies at night.
Incredible.
And we were all in Nashville together for 2 months. So
that's fun.
We watched every Mission Impossible, all
Fun.
8.
How are they?
They're
great.
phenomenal.
Yeah, I got to do it.
They're impossibly good.
Yeah, I bet.
You're like, oh my God, they're way better than I remember. And I remember
bet.
they were great.
Yeah.
And
They're so good.
he's unbelievable.
Yeah. Best movie star in the
of all
world.
time.
The best.
There is a sequence in one of the MIs, maybe 4 or 5, and it's Philip Seymour Hoffman talking to Tom, and he's Ethan Hunt, and he's like cuffed to a chair. And Philip Seymour Hoffman is counting down to 10, and at 10, he's going to kill his fiance.
Okay.
So it's a real-time countdown in 10 seconds,
Great.
basically. 10, 9, Phil. And Cruise is giving you fucking explosive anger, then pleading acceptance, then fawning,
Great.
then a snap, it's not going to work, back to aggression, and then the fucking solo tear coming out at the end at 10. And I'm like, no actor has ever given us the whole range of human emotions in 10 seconds.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's the best.
Yeah.
And so I was just obsessed with him after the summer, and I'd be talking about him nonstop as I do. And Adam Scott, I thought, made the best point when I was talking to him about Tom Cruise. And he said, I think Tom's unique gift is he's not acting for him, for like what his character would do. He's not acting for the director. He, more than anybody, is acting for the audience.
He's 100% right.
And he knows exactly what
the international audience.
The international. Yeah. So with that theory on the table, which I feel like he's right about. What is it like being in scenes with him? And can you feel that? Is it disorienting?
It's all positive.
It's all positive.
So here's my story of it. And he would not like that I was telling this, even though I think I've told him, not for any other reason, because he didn't want to do this because he thought it was disrespectful, but I begged him to because I didn't. So when you work with him, he does have it all figured out in his head. He knows exactly how it's supposed to go and how it's going to be received and how we could get there. And so we would do scenes together. And for me, it was like, wow, like I get to connect to the invisible with you, man. Like I get to mix it up, but I could tell for him, he was a little bit like, it's great. It's great. And we were working out one morning. There was a big scene where me and him are going through some tunnel. I never read the whole script.
Okay.
Sorry, what movie?
It was called The Mummy.
Thank you.
So it was I've never seen the movie. And I never read the script because they never had one for me.
Oh, shit.
So my job on that was I would get pages and they would go, we need you Tuesday and Wednesday.
Wow.
I would memorize those pages and I'd be like, why do I need to be there at 5? And they're like, because you're getting a prosthetic. And I'd go, why would I have a prosthetic? And they're like, because you're dead and coming back to life. And I'd go like, yeah, okay.
Good to know.
Okay.
So I guess the 5 a.m. call does make sense.
That one made sense
this morning.
But so I knew we had a big scene and he loves oneers. Like we did all of our stunts. He wants everything in 2 shots together. Yeah. So I knew how he wanted it. I knew he wanted it like this. We're going to have to do a big walk and talk, turn a corner, stop and go. And I was like, I know my pace is slow. And if I'm given my instincts, I'm looking for stuff.
Right.
I'm looking at the set.
Yeah.
Shiny objects, man. This raccoon looks. So if we're in a scene and we're going and I see something, I'm going to go.
Right.
He doesn't want my head to do that because then the audience is going to go, what's that?
Yes.
So I said to him before we started this big day, and we had become friends by this point. So there was a lot of trust. We worked out all the time together. We flew to Africa, just me, him, and Annabelle Wallace in his plane.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of at his house working out, a lot of time with him. We buddied up.
Yeah.
Tons of bits, tons of jokes.
He's funny.
He's funny.
Okay.
He, on his plane, we said, let's watch a movie. And Annabelle Wallace goes, got any good Tom Cruise movies? He went through his library and goes like, you like a romantic comedy? And then would pitch. He gets the jokes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Super funny, gets the jokes.
What do you want to fall in love with me or be scared of me?
Well, he'd go like, do you like military stuff? And we'd be like, yeah. But then pitch 3 of them. And then you really realize this man's done everything.
Yeah.
But we're in the workout trailer and I was like, I know this scene's going to get hard because we're going to do like 7 takes. And then he's going to, out of respect, talk to the director. Then the director's going to play telephone, try to explain to me. And I'm not going to fully get it.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, man, can we just do something that's insane? Because it was just me and him and the trainer. I go, can you do the scene in here as both of our characters? And he goes, no.
Oh, he said no.
And I go, please. And he goes, no, because that's disrespectful. I want you to trust you. And I go, I'm working with you. It's a different thing.
I'm asking.
I'm here only because of you.
Yeah.
Not one part of me feels sensitive. And he was like, I don't feel comfortable doing it. And I was like, I'm begging to see it.
Yeah.
I was like, even if it's terrible, it's comedic.
Yeah.
I'm just begging to see it.
Yeah.
And he in the trailer did both.
Wow.
Okay. And what did you learn in that?
The pace for me was really fast, really on it. It was movement. And I was like, oh, I never would have gotten there on my own.
Right.
And when the director said, why don't we speed it up? Those kind of directions mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, speed what up? But when I heard him do it, I could just have him in my head.
As the tempo.
Of like, this is what, and then I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so much slower. Okay. And then once I was doing at the rhythm of which his head, then he would go like, we're getting there. And I was like, and so what Adam said, which is right, was he would say to me at times, you add extra words to jokes, which are very funny for English speakers. It won't translate. So he's like, you can't improvise that. And he goes, you're thinking about America. We got to think international for a movie like this.
Yeah.
And that's not going to, nobody, when they dub over your voice, is going to do that. But they have to add those words and it's going to screw it up.
Oh, wow.
Wow, fascinating.
And then he goes, and also when you get improvised, sometimes you talk really fast in little moments.
Yeah.
Got to slow it down. People won't understand you.
Wow.
And I went
It's like Cirque du Soleil. I watched a segment on 60 Minutes about Cirque du Soleil. It was, it was the most successful thing in Vegas for years, billions of dollars. And it was all because more than half the people that come to Vegas don't speak English.
Right.
And it's the one show you can go
They
to
can
and
just
you don't
see it and
need to
love
know
it.
anything.
Yes.
I was like, oh yeah, someone's thinking about that.
The other thing about him that is kind of different than what you and I are talking about now, but in 2017 exploded my brain. He knows every single lens and how you're supposed to act for each lens and expects you to also.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense.
So we would be there and then he would go like, we're in a tight. And I was like,
basically
right.
knock it down a bit.
Yes, I'm doing facial expressions for a wide shot.
Right.
Yeah.
We're tight. You don't have to go like this. That looks insane. It's unusable. Go like this. And I was like, oh, I hadn't thought of that. But so he's so in, like, my whole garage gym is based off how his is.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He sets a gym a certain way.
Oh,
He
my
does.
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
So the thing, I guess what I would be fascinated with watching him work, were you at all clocking? Because obviously he's a control freak on a level we can't even understand. Because all of his shit works.
Yeah.
And the directors come and go and writers come and go. And
I think
they all work.
besides The Mummy. I think that was the only one that did.
Well, it was huge.
Yes. Yeah.
We started watching It Was Too Scary. That was one of the only ones that didn't make Tom Cruise's Cruises.
Right.
I'll hit you with also, we think he needs his own theme park, Tom Cruise's Cruises, because he has enough movies to have a full great theme park.
Has he not done this?
He hasn't. I've been begging.
I can connect you with his assistant because she just contacted me. He does the annual birthday and Christmas cake.
What's that?
Every holiday, he sends everybody a Christmas cake.
That he's ever worked with?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's like a coconut cake or
Thousands of
something. I've
cakes.
heard about this coconut
Yes.
cake.
So I don't know. I just got a text after the movie. Is this your address? Delicious cake.
Oh.
But this fucking dude doesn't eat junk food. When we were working out one day, we did one of these like marathon sessions, and we were living in London at the time, and right where we were staying was a pub, and I was going to get the cider, and then I was going to get some fries.
Yeah.
All I was thinking when working out is like, when I get home, I'm going to shower up, take the kids there. They'll play in that little green area, getting fucking chips. I'm going to have 2 ciders. And then I go, what are you thinking about when you get home? What are you excited about?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I'm excited about this. I was like, yeah, me too. But like, what's the reward? I go,
Yeah.
I go, what's your like everyone? Is it chocolate? Is it fries? What is it?
Yeah.
And he goes, never. And I go like, okay,
Never.
you're so disciplined. And I kind of rolled my eyes and I go, why? And he goes, well, I just see it differently than you. He's like, I'm a Ferrari. Why would I ever put bad gasoline in it?
Mm-hmm.
And I went like, that's a really cool way of looking at it. I don't see it that way. But I was like, but it's cool.
It's cool.
It's working for him.
But that guy sends cakes.
yeah.
Interesting. He's trying to sandbag his competition.
Or he's going, it'd be really nice to eat one of these.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I'd
gonna
like you guys to
vicariously
have
eat
it.
1,000 of them.
He also knows he's specific. I think
Yeah.
he knows that. Like, I'm different from other
Yes.
people. Other people like cake. I don't.
Yes.
What his
I'm
answer
gonna do
should
that
have
for
been,
that.
and what I would believe more is
Yeah.
it's easier to never than to sometime.
Yeah.
Like he's probably a very addictive person.
I'm going to tell
without-
another story.
Yes, please,
Okay.
please.
Because I don't think it's that.
Okay, great.
I actually think it's the race car thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I hope this one's not talking out of school.
Okay.
So there was a CrossFit trainer who was there with us.
Mm-hmm.
She was great. And there was a day where you would get to his gym and they would write, he always has a dry erase board with like a message for the day,
Wow.
your mantra,
God, he's on it.
and then what the workout is.
Yeah.
And it was an AMRAP, as many rounds as possible.
Okay.
But it was a hard AMRAP.
Well, that's the acronym for it.
Yes.
I feel like I should know that for how often I work out.
Yeah, AMRAP. So
Okay.
AMRAP, I think it's a CrossFit thing.
Okay.
But it's as many rounds as possible
Yeah.
in a timed thing,
Gotcha.
which is a different type of workout. Because
Sure.
what you could also do there is we would do 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So sometimes you would go and it'd be a whole circuit and it'd be like 5 rounds. You'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Or it'd be like 3 rounds. You'd be like, ooh. But AMRAP means you sprint through it.
You're
Ah.
dead. Yeah. You're going to
it-
die.
You just literally sprint through it. But the workout was a weird AMRAP. There was really heavy weights. There was like just a lot of stuff that you're like, that's a really hard AMRAP.
Yeah.
And for me, because you know when you work out with somebody in a small space, you have to be at the same pace
Yes.
because they can't wait for
You're
you.
switching
Yeah.
off.
And
nonstop.
he's number 1. So if he's there,
Yeah.
he's not waiting.
It's his pace.
It's his pace
all the time, everywhere you go.
everywhere you go.
Yes.
But
yes.
I was like, I hate this because he's also so respectful.
Oh.
Finish your 8.
Yeah.
I don't want to finish my
No,
8.
you do
Yeah.
it.
Just you go,
I'll
man.
make up for
I'm
it.
only here because of you.
Yeah.
But so he goes, I don't know if this is an AMRAP. This should be just a circuit. And the trainer, rather than saying, okay, goes, no, it's an AMRAP. And then she goes,
Monica
was
just lost
scary.
it.
but
Yeah.
she didn't, not mean, but she was
I
like,
know.
it's just going to be an AMRAP. And she goes, but it's a hard one. So just think about your pace a little bit. You don't have to go insane.
Mm-hmm.
I took that as like, great.
Yeah.
Let's go 70%. Tom goes, well, it's an AMRAP. Do you want 3 rounds or do you want an AMRAP? And she goes, well, I've scheduled an AMRAP, but don't kill yourself.
Uh-oh.
The thing starts, dude kills himself.
Oh my God.
He's going so hard. I'm going so hard. I'm looking
Oh my
at
God.
the trainer there was 2 guys, a physio guy, Pete, and then the main trainer. But I'm looking at Pete during it while I'm going, I'm like,
Somebody stop us.
Yeah, help.
this isn't working.
Yeah.
Stop it.
We're not going to be on set tomorrow because of this.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
We're going, then like weird burpees. I'm like, oh my God. And you just have to dissociate. And then at a certain point with about 5 minutes left, we were dead.
Yeah.
And he got pissed.
Oh,
And he was like, it's too hard. It's not an AMRAP. And he let it out.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Everything he was saying, I agreed with.
Yeah.
When the timer went off at the end of the thing, he goes, sorry, I shouldn't have yelled, but that's not an AMRAP. And then he goes, I'm a racehorse. If you say AMRAP, I have to go
Oh,
as many rounds as possible, but it's too
Yeah.
hard. And she goes, I should have, it was really actually 3 rounds. He left and I was like,
Yeah. Wow.
but I actually think for him, He's like, I'm a racehorse. If you say
Yeah.
sprint, I have to sprint.
Yes.
Why would I put a French fry in my body?
Mm-hmm.
It's not, it will make me eat more.
Yeah.
He goes, I won't run as fast.
Yes.
Yeah. You didn't have to run with him at all in the Mummy.
Yes.
You did
Yeah, we would do, I don't know if I sprinted with him or I did the sprint.
certainly off screen, but
Yeah.
you didn't have any scenes where
Yes, watch the
And you
first
had
20
to-
minutes of the movie.
you had to keep up
Yes.
with him.
Oh,
That's
Dax.
so
my
hard. He
God.
runs so fast.
Dax, we had to run across a full thing they built in Africa to look like the Middle East. It was a U of a town. It's a
Ooh.
true story. I get there. The first shot, they go, we have a camera down here. And he goes, I want all this we got to be in a 2-shot, so you have to keep up with me.
Oh my God.
So we have to run like this as things are exploding. I don't see any nets. So I think because he also does a lot of jokes.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, here they go. Everybody's teasing the goofball. And it was like all these South African stunt guys. Everyone's so cool. And I'm like, I was the guy they would tease, but there was no nets or wires.
Uh-huh.
And so I said to the stunt guy, I was like, dude, we're going to shoot like this. And he was like, yeah, mate. And then I go to Tom before and I go like, wait, we're really going to shoot like this?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah. And I go, well, what happens if we fall? And he goes, well, don't fall.
Yeah.
Then they call action and that animal sprints.
Yeah.
So you sprint with him.
Did you feel like it was his pace outrageous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything he does is outrageous. His pace at life
He's
is
at 100
outrageous.
at all times.
He would get there early. He would look tired. I'd be like, how'd you sleep? He'd be like, oh, I was at it in. I was like, which one? Another one. McCurry and I, we're writing another one. I'd be like, you're outrageous.
Yeah.
He's all or nothing, and he's all.
And he's always all.
Yeah.
God, I fucking admire
You
him.
would-
What a
Oh, man.
gift.
Yeah,
What
he's
a
the
gift.
best number one in the whole world.
What a gift.
Yeah.
Well, Jake, I adore you.
But you
Thanks
too,
for
man.
coming.
Yeah,
This was
fun.
so
Yeah,
fun, per
I'm
usual.
so glad.
Yeah.
I want everyone to listen to We're Here to Help. And then I want everyone to keep their eyes peeled for the Dink Spring on Apple Plus.
Yeah.
And then the Dakota.
Joe Swanberg, we have a new movie coming out. We're going to do the festival circuit. That'll come out. And
Okay.
then there's a new show on Apple.
What's the new show?
The Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed. That's with Tatiana, Jesse. That's the one I've been doing in New York.
Okay.
And that's
Okay.
been really fun.
Yeah, I just like you. I wish I could tell you in a stronger way.
Yeah, I feel
But
the
you
same
know,
about
you feel it, right?
Yeah.
We should hold hands one of the hikes.
Nope. But I'm back on Sunday and I'm here all December. If you want to get some hikes in.
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay, I'll reach out.
All right. I
Thanks,
love you.
Jake.
Love you too, buddy.
All right. See you soon. I sure hope there weren't any mistakes in that episode, but we'll find out when my mom, Mrs. Monica, comes in and tells us what was wrong. Okay, something huge happened that I doubt you know happened, and
Okay.
I didn't notice it had happened.
Okay.
Commenters called it out, and then I had to go back. Just now you walked into my house,
Yes.
and you overheard me listening to our show,
Yes.
which in any other circumstance is very embarrassing.
Yep.
Right? Like, what if a friend popped by, knock, 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 and you're like, yeah, hold on, and you had it really playing loud so you could hear it in the shower? Wouldn't you be so humiliated?
You know, it's funny you bring this up because I have a post maybe forthcoming or might be out by the time that this comes out for a brand.
Yeah.
And I use that as a joke,
Oh, you do?
me listening to my own show.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And you used it as a joke because it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Yeah.
Which is interesting, isn't it?
Well,
Like, in some way, I could say, if a musician listened to their own song, duh. Like, they wrote the song they want to hear. That's their idea of what a beautiful sound to their ears is. They made it.
right.
Why wouldn't they want to hear it just because they made it?
Well,
Like, it's kind of like when I've been a little embarrassed laughing at my own jokes at like a movie premiere.
yeah.
But then I go like, well, I made the joke I thought was funniest on that day. That's something I think is really funny, which is why I said it.
Okay, look, I think that's very pure.
I'm feeling very defensive. As someone who laughs at their own jokes and listens to their own show occasionally.
Most people have a hard time.
Non-egomaniacs.
I'm just going to say most people, okay? Most people have a hard time listening back to their own voice, or also they criticize, like, it'd be hard for a lot of people to hear their song that they wrote and not be like,
Just see
I
the
don't like
errors.
that. Yeah.
Sure. But let's say, like, you're Van Gogh. You do that field of wheat. That was,
I cover my ear.
you covered your ear. That's good. You're getting into
See, I
character.
laughed.
Yeah, you're getting into character, which is what I asked.
Yes.
So you're Van Gogh, and you dreamt up the most beautiful image of this wheat field.
Okay.
And then you actually got that image from your head onto the canvas the exact way you imagined this fantasy.
Yeah.
Of course you'd want to stare at it. You were inspired by it. It was the image that you most wanted to see.
Yeah.
And then you've created it. So like, why wouldn't you look at it?
I mean, I agree with you in theory.
For the painter. Yeah, you almost got to go artist by artist.
Well, no, I like if the artist did not like if the artist also was just staring and not unable to look away, like I would be like, ugh.
That's like getting caught in your own reflection. There's some myth about that.
We're not good at parables. I think maybe it speaks to pure art where you're not doing it for other people, you're doing it for yourself. So that's the nicest way to look at it.
Yeah, like how about this? Here are your two binary options. The artist had this beautiful image in their head. They got it out and they just love looking at it because it's this thing they dreamt up. And it's so pleasing and comforting.
Yeah.
Versus what they really love to do is stand in the gallery and watch people look at the painting and then get this inflated sense of ego that they're impressed by you. Like, that's weirdly worse.
Well, I just think most, and maybe this is not true at all, but in my head, most people who create, I might be projecting, are like perfectionists.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not true.
I think it's whatever normal layout, distribution
Yeah.
Of all personality
I've just
types.
never, ever done anything where I think it's perfect in my entire life. So if I'm listening back or looking back or reading back or something, I only see the things that could be better.
So I see that, and that's kind of my internal argument of why I do it. Because look, I feel guilty. There's a couple things that happen where I'll listen to the show. A is like, we have a guest I'm genuinely interested in.
Yeah.
But I was quite busy trying to conduct this interview. And as much as I'm hearing them, I'm not experiencing them as I would as an audience member.
Yeah.
And I want to.
Yeah.
It's like, I love David Letterman. I'll listen to any podcast he'd ever be on.
Right.
So I do want to now listen to him and just ignore that I'm there.
Yeah.
That's one motivation that'll take me there.
Yeah.
And then my other defense is
We need downloads.
I've certainly gotten better because I listen to the show.
Well, that I think is great. I think it's very smart for you to listen.
Yeah.
I do
You
listen.
do listen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
you
to
have to.
listen. And maybe that's also, this is one of those
Yeah.
things. It's like, did the job make you who you are, or are you good at the job because of who you were to begin with?
Yes.
I'm so critical.
Right.
And I have to be.
I was going to say,
edit.
you're entering at a phase of the process that being critical is required.
It's required. It's like so nitpicky.
But you rarely will ever listen to
I
it
can't-
after.
I mean,
you just can't get through it.
Well,
Who can blame
but
you?
again, no. Like sometimes I will have to for a certain reason or something, or like, oh shit, we have to go back and I have to make another edit in here, and then I am like, oh no, I want to make another edit here. I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's not.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. And it's look. I don't have time. I'm on to the next edit. I don't have. I
Nice.
can't.
Keep
I'm
it
on.
moving.
Keep it moving. Anyway, what happened? What did we get
Great.
corrected
That was
on?
a lot of. That was a long walk for the listener. I apologize. You sang.
Yeah, I
You
flagged
clocked that?
Yeah, I clocked it.
What
For
do you mean?
8 years, I've been asking you to sing on here. You have refused, and the good Lord intervened.
For Christmas?
The Lord intervened.
Wait.
You
oh.
yes, you sang "I Am a C." I am a CH. And
Okay.
you sang it, Monty. And I went back
Wow.
and I listened today because I saw so many comments. I'm like, she did sing, didn't she? Or when did she sing?
Oh, wow.
and then
okay.
I listened, and it's so pretty.
Oh,
You do a
that's-
great job
okay.
singing that song incorrectly. Spelling Christian AIN.
Listen, I don't want people to think that's how I sound singing. That
They
wasn't.
should. It sounded beautiful.
Well, that's really nice.
Do you want to hear it?
No, I do not, and
You didn't even know
I
that
sing
happened.
better than that.
We didn't know that happened.
We didn't even know because I don't think that wasn't singing. That was me
Well,
putting. That was me like doing a half. That was
Yeah.
just a rhythm.
You could ask a 7-year-old what just happened if you played the clip and they go, "Oh, that girl sang." Like even a child would know you sang.
Oh, yeah, this is interesting because now I feel like now I need people to know what my voice really sounds like.
Great,
But
even better. Why don't you work on a song
No,
for the
my
next few
God.
weeks?
No,
And then come in and sing the hell out of it.
no.
Is there a song you sing in your real life along to the radio that you think you nail? I think you know what mine is. Billy Joel, for whatever reason, I think I can match him note for note. I mean, I'm smart enough to know that's not happening.
Right.
But I feel in my body, I'm like, oh yeah, he and I have the exact same range.
Yeah. Okay, I do.
Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Da, da, da. That wasn't, I didn't pick my ideal moment.
You haven't.
I got to hear it.
You got to warm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do. This is so egotistical.
Yeah, great. Taylor.
This is like when Kristen thinks she can play all the Olympic sports.
Yes.
This is like that.
Yes.
Where I kind of feel
Like you could be most pop stars?
no, it only when I'm singing along. I cannot do it if I'm just on my own singing. I get way too self-conscious.
Right.
But if a song's playing in the car,
yes.
I feel I'm really good.
Yeah. Don't say pretty good because I know because again, objectively, your singing voice is really, truly 10x of what mine is, I'm sure. Like if a computer analyzed it. And I'm telling you that I think I sing Billy Joel like 88% as good as him when I'm in the car.
Yeah.
So you probably feel like you might even sound better if you're being really honest with the audience.
Like, oh my God, I could be a superstar.
What am I doing in this stupid car?
Sometimes I'll get a little validation.
Okay. From who do you sing in front of?
I'm in the car with Jess a lot.
Okay, great.
And every now and then, I think I feel comforted because I don't think anyone can hear me.
Yeah.
Because you can really only hear the radio.
Yes.
Or the whatever, Spotify, whatever it is, whatever's playing.
Yeah.
And I think no one can hear me but me. But really
even passengers in the car?
Right.
That's a crazy thought.
I guess I think because it's matched so perfectly.
Oh, right. That's imperceptible.
Yeah.
You just like, there's this fifth speaker in the car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then
Jess will tell you did a nice job.
he's just like, he's like mad that it's so good.
Oh, wow, good. That's the real compliment if you make him mad.
And one time I was at a bar in Palm Springs, a gay bar that plays musical theater. It's Erica's favorite bar.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes on 4th of July we'll go as the group, and it's so loud in there. Same situation. No one could possibly hear me singing. And I guess that's not true because Ryan was like, "Oh my God, you can sing."
Wait, you were just singing sitting at the bar?
No.
Or you went on
it's
stage?
playing musical theater so loud on all the TVs.
And you just start singing along?
Yeah, because it's everyone singing.
is.
It's just like loud, and that's the point of the bar.
Thank you. It's a sing-along.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were just at the bar.
No.
On TV, some musical theater's playing, and you're like,
No.
Oklahoma, whatever the theme song is. Oklahoma. Give me an okay, Oklahoma.
Anywho, so I got a compliment there, and I felt good about it.
Yeah.
And yeah. But if
do you
I'm
ever
on
not
my
trust
own,
Ryan? And I know he listens, but I don't mind that he hears this. Do you ever not trust Ryan? Because he's so nice and he's so
no, I trust him.
kind. You do.
Yeah.
He'll say nice things to me, and I'm like, God, I want to believe that's so bad, but you're so nice. I don't know if I can trust that. Well, your nose is so small.
Each compliment's individual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just be aware of it. Clock it.
No, I don't want to. I want to be able to take that. Okay.
That's the right way to do it. Sometimes I think he can't really think that. It's just insecurity.
Well.
And he's so nice. Whereas, like, if Eric gives you a compliment, you know he means it because it's terrible. And he's ruined your day.
He says the meanest compliments to me.
But they're truly compliments. Like he's attempting and he's putting his foot in his mouth. So it doesn't go well. And then I go, now that's a genuine compliment. It hurt the person's feelings.
Yeah, sure. I don't want him to ever give me any more compliments.
Tell folks some of the compliments he's given you. And look, before you even say it, let me tell you that I know personally from Eric, he thinks you're really pretty. He does. He thinks you're really pretty, and he's obsessed with your feet.
Yeah.
So let's just start that's how he feels about you.
He's never given me any classic Eric horrible compliments about my feet. They're always very positive.
Okay.
And
he lands those.
They're regular. Yeah.
All right, so hit us with a couple of his compliments.
Most of his compliments are about my skin,
Oh, okay.
which we know it's
sensitive?
triggering. It's very sensitive.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, I have extremely sensitive skin, and my feelings about my skin are very sensitive.
Yeah.
Your
skin looks great.
Thank you.
And that's an Eric compliment, not a Ryan compliment.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
I don't know what
I don't want to give Ryan a
believe
complex.
anymore.
I love Ryan.
Ryan, listen,
He truly is the
he's
sweetest.
the sweetest, and he is so nice. But I've heard him say mean things.
Sure.
Like I don't think it's not like I think he's a bunch of bullshit.
No, he's just so nice.
So
Eric.
yeah, so he often will tell me like my skin looks really nice. Can you believe it? It used to look so bad.
No.
Okay.
There's a couple very specific ones I'm thinking of. Like you came over with makeup on, maybe.
Okay, this is the original one. I was in glam. It wasn't just regular makeup. I was in full glam.
To be on camera.
Yeah, to be on camera. It didn't look how anyone should look just walking around. And he said, "Oh my God, you look so pretty. Why don't you wear more makeup? How will you get a boyfriend if you don't wear makeup?" That's what he said. Okay, that was the original one. But he since has given me some like really ones that actually haunt me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
and
no.
I
Okay,
don't
then this
wanna-
isn't very
I know,
fun.
'cause
I thought
he's-
this was more fun than
I
it was.
know, and
Okay.
he
He'll
would
kill himself
He'll
over it.
kill himself, so I can't really go
Right,
there because he
right.
does love me. I know he
loves you
me.
so much, and
I
he
know
thinks you're
does.
very pretty.
I don't know about that,
He
but
does.
it's okay.
He does.
Well,
He's
it's fine.
told me independently
Well,
in a less clunky way. Well, he gives me compliments that are like that too. He'll go like, he'll go, "You were in such a good mood in Nashville over Memorial Day," and I'll go, "Oh, thank you." And then I'm like,
'Cause
as
it's like-
opposed to like,
yeah.
why is this worth me? And I'll go, was there a period that you thought I wasn't in a good mood? And I'll go like, well, you seem really stressed the week in the summertime. And so it's like you were in such a good mood. And then I just go, oh, so he thought I was in a bad mood. I'm like rough to be around sometimes. And
yeah.
so, yeah, he does it to me. It's just not about my looks, which would sting
Which
deeper.
are really
They sting the deepest.
that's hard. He also said on our Thanksgiving, our Friendsgiving, Podgiving, he said, "No, you should drink. You're more fun when you drink." And I was like, "What?" And he said, "No, you're less like." And I know he wanted to say uptight, and I was like, "Well, do you mean like I'm less vigilant? I'm paying attention."
You helped him
less?
articulate.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Yeah, you would like that."
Right.
And then
Okay.
you popped in. Then you said, "Yeah, you're just less sharp." And that was, you were trying to make it nicer.
I was trying to help,
Yeah,
I guess.
You were.
Well, I didn't help.
No, you did.
Is there a way to say to somebody, like, what if you do think someone's more fun when they drink?
Yeah.
And so they're like, I don't know if I should drink. And you're like, I'd prefer you drank. How do you say that in a way that doesn't make the person feel like they're not fun when they don't drink? Because you could really just be saying you go from an A to an A+. I mean, that could be the reality.
Well, if it's an A to an A+, then you shouldn't say anything. You should only say something if it's an F to an A+. If it's really like, oh shit, this is like a horrible person to be around.
Right. You're like, I'm thinking about brushing my teeth. And they're like, you should. You're like, oh, fuck. My breath always smells. And they should know that. Is that an example? I say, oh shit, I got to run upstairs and brush my teeth before we go.
Oh, you know what? I got to go brush my teeth before we
Thank
record.
God. Oh, great. Good.
I don't think I'm mentally prepared for this right
Okay,
now.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna quickly go throw some deodorant on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's how I would do it.
That's-
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
What'd you gather?
I gathered that you don't think I need it.
Oh.
Yeah. Tell me you're gonna go.
I'm so subtle in my act.
Tell me you're gonna go put some deodorant on.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go put some deodorant on before we do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That is. I don't think you need it.
listen, I am hypersensitive to you.
Okay.
I don't have to be hypersensitive to Eric because he just says stuff.
Yeah.
But if you said what you just did,
Oh yeah.
I would know.
Yes.
I would know. I'd be like, oh,
yes. And vice versa. I worked with someone.
Oh.
And the person, I could not help but go like, oh, what a genius fucking road they staked out for themselves.
Uh-huh.
They're like, you never know when he's gonna be here.
What's that mean?
Like the just the overall vibe is like he doesn't take anything serious. And it's charming.
Right.
And it's kind of genius because no one's ever upset. Like if this person shows up a day late for your party, you're like, this fucking guy rolled in a day late. You think it's so funny.
Wow.
There are people that are too dumb to even know they're that way.
Yeah.
And then there's a handful of people where you're like, this guy's 1,000 times smarter than he's acting, and he gets away with murder because everyone has assessed him.
Yeah.
You can kind of see him jumping off on Eric. Like Eric started this this wonderful thing. That's the difference between how you would take something he says and what I say. Like I've kind of claimed this, I'm dependable and responsible.
Yeah.
And when I act crazy, it's uncomfortable and disruptive.
Sure.
And Eric leads with, I'm a loose
wacky.
cannon.
Yes.
And so if you looked over and saw Eric naked at Thanksgiving, standing on the fucking island, with putting a turkey drumstick up his ass, you wouldn't like wonder if he had relapsed or if he had lost his mind.
Right.
If Erica did that, you'd be like, oh, we got to take her to the hospital immediately. She's had a mental collapse. So like you build in this huge latitude of acceptance if you just lead with it, and then you just live with whatever the downside is.
Okay, this is interesting. I think Eric rides the line well.
Oh, perfectly.
But he, in general, that type of, not his personality, but this when you're saying like, oh, because
this other person.
Eric is reliable.
For sure. Yeah, I'm not attributing any of those aforementioned attributes to Eric. Only Eric's craziness.
Right. But like, if someone is unreliable or like, oh, like, we'll see if they come, or that to me is a defense mechanism of them.
Okay.
A non-committal, like a refusal to commit to people, things, anything. Because you don't want to be then like
responsible.
Exactly. So I could only be very, very distant friends with someone like that. I could never really have someone like that in my life who I like called dear.
Yeah.
And so that's the fallout. I don't know how many intimate relationships you could really, really have.
Well, no, these people I'm describing, they do totally fine.
They do?
Yes, in the same way that but like addicts, people are attracted to well, why be attracted to an addict? They're a fucking time bomb and it's a pain in the ass and blah, 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 blah. So someone who might love the goofy guy who rolls in whenever could never date an addict.
Yeah, maybe. I guess.
And then you would never want to date this unpredictable,
Yeah. I mean more, it's not more.
I guess what I'm saying is there's an ass for every seat. The person I'm talking about has a lot of options.
Okay. But I don't know how fulfilling those relationships are, because if this person can't
arrive on time,
decide that this is important, whatever this is, whether it's the person, the job, the whatever, like, that's really hard. That's a hard life. Like, you have to make some decisions about things. You have to make some
For you and I, it'd be really hard.
Yeah.
And for some people, it wouldn't be hard at all.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Speaking of Eric.
Yeah. Let's also say there's nobody we love more than Eric.
So
Everyone in
much.
America would be so lucky to have Eric as a best friend.
Oh my God, I know. We're so
much
lucky.
fun.
And that is what I'm getting at. So we had secret turkey. Which is the best day of the year. It's so beautiful. It's just the most.
Gets better.
It gets better and better
I thought
every
this year
year.
was the best one.
And like, it just really fills my heart.
Warms the cockles.
It really does. Everyone
Yeah.
just taking time out of their busy, busy, busy lives to make something for someone. And it's all so thoughtful.
Now, can I ask a question that potentially is triggering?
Yeah.
Do you think you can evaluate this year's secret turkey independent of your own gift you gave? Oh, I'm only asking because you happened to crush this year.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't even mean to tell you that. It was unanimous in the group that you had slayed this year.
Oh, that's really nice.
So do you think it's possible to evaluate? Like for me, if I crushed, I don't even know if I'd be able to evaluate how the rest of the thing went because I would just be so excited I crushed.
No, I do.
You can do both.
I just saw, like, everyone came in. We did it at the Richardsons, and everyone, brought their little gift in and put it on the
Box,
table. And I was just staring at that table like, oh my God, this
It's
is
a physical embodiment of
so much care and love, and everyone wrapped their thing, and I don't know, it's so beautiful to me, and then it was like time for secret turkey, and everyone goes and picks up their present and like looks so stupid carrying their stupid present into the other room, and it's just so sweet. But yeah, so Eric had me.
yes.
And he got me the best gift. It was so thoughtful. So on my birthday, I think we maybe talked about it on a fact check. On my birthday, Eric came wearing this shirt. This shirt of his. It was like a family heirloom shirt.
Well, it was his high school business he started, which was hauling junk away from people's houses.
Yeah. And it was this really cool shirt. It was yellow. It was vintage.
Probably from 88. He's 5 years older than me.
I know. I think 87.
Oh, possible.
Because I was like, that's when I was born. And I got really excited about this shirt, and I asked if I could have it.
His shirt off his back. You did the proverbial ask for his shirt off his back.
I literally asked if I could have the shirt off his back. And it's a one of one. There's not another.
Yep.
And he said no.
Good for him.
I know.
I'm actually blown away he said
I'm
no.
shocked too.
Yeah.
He said no because he has to give it to his kids.
Right.
Now that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to accept it. If you say you're giving it to your kids, it's like, I guess I have to accept it.
Kryptonite.
Yeah. But it hurt just like the way his compliments hurt.
Sure.
And for Secret Turkey, he had the shirt remade for me.
Few copies, right?
Yeah.
Different colors?
Yeah, a couple colors, couple sizes, so I can grow into it. And it was so
You should wear it
sweet.
on the next fact check.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah.
It was so sweet. And then
You gave, though,
I gave.
Ryan.
Yes. So on Halloween,
Okay. I guess we have to say
we have
this.
to. On Halloween,
Someone ended up in our house.
someone
that we
ended
didn't
up in
know.
your house that was new. I mean, I know how they did. It was friends of a friend.
Yeah.
And it was Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What was better, though, is he was a zombie.
No, like,
A mummy.
yeah.
So there's just a mummy in the house.
And then at some point he said, to someone he was with, like, can you help me get this tape off my face,
Yeah.
basically.
His entire face was obscured.
Yeah. And then it was a big reveal. It was Anthony Kiedis. And
It was powerful. I wasn't here for this, but it rippled.
It rippled. I was outside, so I actually never made contact with Anthony.
Oh, you
Kiedis.
didn't?
No.
Okay.
We ran into him early trick-or-treating, and he was very nice to Vinny, and I had no idea until
Well,
now.
how could you?
You're just a
He was
nice mummy.
Just
Yeah.
a
He was a
friendly
nice mummy.
But Ryan, I've never seen him react.
And you've seen him around a lot of celebrities.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't care. He
Right.
himself is an actor. So, but he was like so starstruck and could not keep it together. And he like kept offering to take out the trash so he could walk by him. And it was so cute. And he came outside and he was like, Anthony Kiedis is here.
Yeah, he's like, I can't. He said he couldn't stop thinking about the fact that he was there. Yeah.
Yes. And then the next day we were watching the Dodgers game and he brought up Anthony Kiedis like many, many times. And
Yeah.
it was clear this really had an impact on him. Anyway, I made a photo album It's a beautiful photo album. I'm going to shout it out. Artifact Uprising is the brand. Obviously, Callie told me about this because she has the best taste. And it's like printed on the paper. The pictures are printed on the like thick cardstock pages. It's beautiful. It's like bound and you can whatever. What's it
Emboss?
called? I guess.
Okay.
On the front. Anyway, so I asked Amy for 20 pictures of her and Ryan.
Their most lovey-dovey, cute pictures.
Yes.
Over the years.
Mm-hmm. And I had Anthony Kiedis' face photoshopped over Amy's face on all the pictures.
But I got to say, even way better than that.
Mm-hmm.
The book is presented to him, and it says the story of R&A.
The front says R+A, and on the side it says a love story.
A love story. So clearly everyone in the room is like, how cute. It's a Ryan and Amy love story. A for Amy.
Yep.
And then he opens it up and discovered it's A for Anthony.
That's right.
Is great. You know what's great about not only it's great in its concept and execution, but then you also got to factor in like Ryan, not unlike myself, has had so many bonkers looks over the years.
Yes.
There's also so much comedy in just seeing Ryan at 16 and
I
then
know.
21 and then imagining him with Anthony that whole time.
Yes, it's great. There's a picture of Amy and Ryan kissing, and Amy's pregnant, but it's Anthony, and it's fantastic.
Like, and if Ryan is listening, I think you're way better looking than me. You know that. I think you're one of the cutest
Are
guys
you
in the
going to
world.
give an Eric compliment?
I'm going to say that he had a few years of his life where he looked like Guy Fieri.
Oh, sure. He had a
Yeah.
haircut. He had a very specific hairstyle.
Yeah. So to see Guy Fieri wrapped around Anthony Kiedis is pretty funny.
It was a fun one. But I was scary because I didn't think it was going to come in time. I had to reach out and I was like, and I had to say, look, we have this tradition. It's really meaningful. I don't know if you can rush it. And they're like, we're going to try. And they did it for me and it was really nice. But I had to have a backup.
Oh, so you have a secondary, tertiary.
So now I just own a photo album of pictures. It's like not nearly as good. It's just
Be a
pictures
good
in a
coffee
photo
table
album.
book in one of your rooms
We'll
in your new
consider
house.
it. Yeah.
The present I gave was just fine.
No, it was
No, it was
great.
fine. But the payoff ended up being really funny, which just happened, which is Molly and Eric and I were with Larry Trilling and Jen, his wife, and we were going out to see a comedy show at Largo. And we had walked by this bong store. And in the window was this enormous penis bong.
Right.
And I said to Molly, you should really think about if you're ever going to smoke weed, that might be a good starter pipe for you. So we have this long joke about this pipe and it's obnoxious and blah, blah, blah. So then we went into the theater and then I said I had to go to the bathroom. And then I went back to the bong shop and bought that penis.
Then?
Yes, then. I was like, I never, ever know of anything.
That's fantastic. That's very thoughtful.
Hid it in the truck. So anyways, I then decorated this huge glass penis bong. So I'm going to back up. Often, all through COVID, we had this thing where you guys drank so much wine.
We did.
And I lived to go get it on the motorcycle. And everyone would time me. And I was constantly trying to beat my time. But all the time I'm walking out of the store with like 6 bottles of wine in my hand.
Yeah.
And it crosses my mind like, oh, what if a paparazzi photo?
Yeah.
And so, of course, I'm standing at the counter buying this big cock ball. And I'm like, is this something that gets out? Or,
Right.
So then I decorated it around the balls. I made it like earth and grass, and I actually glued like some foliage to it. And then the cock, I made a big candy cane.
Yeah, you made it Christmassy.
I made it Christmassy to the point where you don't even really know what you're looking at. So, anyways, the present's fine. I would give it a 6. But Molly sent me a picture yesterday. The housekeeper arranged it with all the Christmas decorations.
Of course.
She came home and it was just on display with their normal Christmas decorations.
As it should be.
And that made me really happy.
It's kind of like the penis from White Elephant that ended up ultimately looking like a beautiful Christmas tree.
Yes,
And then
cock-a-drawers. Cock-a-drawers it was. Dick-a-drawers?
Yeah, Dick of
Dick-a-drawers.
Anyway, it was great. Everyone did such a beautiful job. And
Erica made me an incredible, that game Guess Who.
yes.
If you've not played it, you get to give clues like this person would have fallen down after lunch.
Yeah.
And you pick a nerd, I don't know. And she made it with all special people from my world.
I know,
And
it's
she
so
did a lot of
lovely.
work too. Because she doesn't know everyone I'm so close to.
She got like Panay.
Yes,
and,
all
it's awesome.
childhood.
Mhm.
My friend Newman from Detroit. I don't know how the hell she found out about
Oh,
Newman.
maybe she asked Aaron.
She must have talked to Aaron, yeah.
That's so sweet. Yeah.
It's very
but
sweet.
this is what
But that's so thoughtful. Like
It's
someone
so
took the time to find
thoughtful.
out my closest friends from my whole life.
I know.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a lovely thing.
I
I would
deserve
encourage
it.
people to get into Secret Turkey.
I think Lily should start a business where she comes in and eventizes and makes things like really memorable for your party.
I agree.
I think it'd be a cool business for
I
her.
agree. Okay. Real quick, I'm going to give one present idea. I think a great thing to get somebody who cooks is a cookbook. There's multiple options here. But I mean, I'm obviously going to recommend Alison Roman's new cookbook. It just came out. It's called Something from Nothing. It's beautiful and delicious. And also, or you could go the route of finding out their favorite restaurant. And often restaurants have their own cookbook. A lot of restaurants do. Or like, their favorite restaurant in New York might have a cookbook or something. Get that. And then you pair that. I'm into pairings.
Yeah.
Okay. So you pair your cookbook with either, depending on your budget, a nice like Le Creuset pan or pot or stob.
I got Kristen a wicked La Creuset
Oh,
for Christmas.
cute.
And I wouldn't normally be saying that out loud, but it got shipped to Nashville and she unrapped it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so she,
so
already
she
saw-
knows.
she got
Yeah,
it early.
yeah.
Yeah, like a Le Creuset or a stob, beautiful cookware. Or I also like this idea. There's a company called Francis May. It's a store in Portland.
Mhm.
And they have ornaments on their site that are so cute. They have like a Parmesan cheese rind or a Pomodoro sauce. There's like food ornaments that are very, very, very cute. So I think you could get that and pair it with your cookbook.
Yes.
And that's a great gift.
Great. I love it. And on this topic, Monica,
Yes.
I would like to tell everyone about a wonderful thing we're participating in this year. So Amazon has this incredible thing called Forgiving Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
And it's for the holidays. And they asked if we want to be involved. And I very much wanted to be involved because the Covenant House, which has a mission to help youth and young families throughout the holiday season, Amazon has created a charity list where you can purchase items that the Covenant House has specifically requested. And the best part is everything you get gets shipped directly to them. And there
great.
are multiple different people participating. Cynthia Revo's doing it. She has her. Everyone gets to pick a charity. So mine is Covenant House. And I would love for everyone who's inclined to go participate. And if you want to help, what you can do is go to amazon.com/holidaygiving to learn more about Amazon's holiday giving campaign and how you can participate. Every gift, no matter how small, can make a real difference in someone's life. So yes, just go to amazon.com/holidaygiving to learn more. And if you're interested in Covenant House, they're active 24/7 in 34 cities across 5 countries, and they're just a wonderful group to
I
support.
love this. I'm going to participate.
Please participate, and anyone who's inclined to and has a little extra, go there and send some real essentials to the Covenant House, and
That's
that would
beautiful.
be great.
All right. Let's
Okay.
do some facts.
Let's do some facts.
Okay. Jake. Oh,
What? JJ,
wait. This is creeps.
what happened?
This is definitely that my computer's listening.
Okay.
Because I typed in, oh, no, never mind.
Oh, it's not listening.
It's not listening. You can't hear anything. Okay. There's a cake. This is the only fact we have for today. Tom Cruise cake.
Oh, the cake he gives out for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've heard about this before. This is like lore.
Legendary cake.
A goal in life is to eat this cake.
Oh, is to eat it.
Yeah.
That should be easy. Just ask Jake when he gets sent it this Christmas.
I don't want to eat Jake's cake
Why?
because that's his
You think
cake.
he's dirty?
No, that's his cake for him to eat with his family.
So wait, you're saying you're only going to eat one when he sends you one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
That's a goal. Why can't that be a goal?
Well, those are two different goals. Like that just sounds like a goal of getting a present from Tom Cruise.
And
And then another
eating it.
goal should be, I want to try this cake he sends to
It's-
everybody.
Both.
It could be both.
Yeah.
But you might deny yourself half of the riddle, which would be enjoyable, which is tasting this famous cake.
Okay.
If you're holding out to become friends with Tom Cruise,
I don't
and
need to be
receive-
friends with him.
I think you got to be friends with him to receive a cake from him.
I don't know. Maybe
It's not like everyone he shakes hands with, he sends this cake to.
maybe he wants to send me this cake.
Should I reach out to? I just got a contact for someone in his world
Yeah.
to beg him to come on the show.
Yeah.
Should I send a request for the cake?
No.
No.
Only if he comes on.
Well, I will say if he doesn't want to come on, I understand. Can I still have one of the cakes?
Sure.
Okay. And then that kind of satisfies your criteria
Yeah, that's true. Yes, he has sent it.
to us. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's a white chocolate coconut bundt cake. And apparently, and it's from a bakery in Woodland Hills called Doan's or
DOAN.
Yeah, do you know it?
No, I saw on the image that Rob just put
Oh.
up, I saw Doan's.
Yeah. And he sends it to a long list of celebrity friends.
I wonder how many it is at this point. I mean, I
wonder.
feel like it's 1,000 cakes.
Can you imagine Doan, who owns this bakery, is like, okay,
Tom's orders coming up.
yeah.
Like, you know how you're feeling Fry? They have to deal with Tom's. So that's my question is, what are the logistics of this? Because you can't bake 1,000 cakes in one morning unless they have the biggest factory in California.
I know,
Which
yeah.
they don't.
No.
So are they making them, who gets the one they have to start making them probably 5 days ahead of time, right? Are they making 200 a day? So someone's getting one that was 5 days old and someone's getting one that's a few hours old.
Well,
And I wonder if he has a flowing chart of priority.
No. I bet he gives the list with some advance.
Yeah.
And then it's like for 2 weeks,
They
cakes are
arrive
going
daily.
out.
Okay. They don't all have to drop
Yeah. On the
9
same
a.m.
day.
Tom's. You'll hear a knock at your door.
Yeah.
All 1,000 people at 9 a.m. And when you open it, they'll be holding a steamy cake.
It's like getting into college when it's like 9 a.m. You got to check and
The
see if
big
you got
envelope,
in.
yeah.
It's like that. It's 9 a.m. on December 20th. If your door is knocked, you got a cake.
Should there be a whole movie about Tom Cruise's cakes? Because
Yes.
that's like ticking time clock. It's got all the ingredients, pun intended,
Yes.
for a great high stress.
Doc.
Doc would be nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking something fictionalized.
Can we make it so that we definitely get him? Then we definitely
The
get
ones
a
that
cake.
fall, because they have to account for like 4% failure
Yeah.
rate. So they're probably making
Because
100.
bundt cakes can collapse.
Yeah. So they're making probably 1,050 of them
Wow.
in anticipation of droppage, leakage.
How many people do we think we know who's had it? Obviously, Jake.
5. Jake. I feel like Kimmel has to receive one,
Ah, yeah,
right?
probably.
I guess anyone we know who's done a movie
I
with
guess
him.
everyone.
We should have asked Billy Crudup if he received a cake. Maybe not because of that cue card situation.
Exactly. Okay, this is a good test.
Yes, who gets the cake and who doesn't.
Yeah.
My friend said they'd come the first week of December.
Oh.
So throughout the week, they're going
Yeah.
out.
First week of December. I'd like to see that push a little closer to Christmas.
No, but it's kind of nice. It's like December, it's starting. My cake is here. I'm in this
Okay.
mood. I'm in the season. 'Tis the
Right.
season. Oh. All right. Well, that cake makes me hungry.
Mm.
And that's our only
Emily Blunt cake.
Oh, that's a cute for
She gets one for sure.
yeah, but that's good for our Halloween mashup.
Oh, yeah, Holly.
Emily Blunt cake.
Emily Blunt cake.
All right, that's it for Jake.
That was everything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the name of the cake. You could order this cake
I
from
know.
there.
It's on Goldbelly too, which means anyone can order it
Any
across the
old
Anyone
country.
can get
Sucker.
it. That's why we're saying it. But
Okay.
I bet the last couple weeks of November, early December, you're not going to be able to get it. There's quote sold out because of Tom.
Yeah, you got to get that order in June probably.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
All right.
let
Love
us
you.
know if you buy it.
Yeah,
Listeners.
tell us how it tastes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Love you.
Love you.